This is Mason Web TV, powered by HCC.
The following presentation on Mason Web TV, powered by HCC, is being brought to you by Hood Canal Communications, committed to providing quality services that exceed customer expectations in voice, video, data, and customer service, keeping our community connected since 1934. Mason County Public Health and Human Services Prevention Education Partners Substance Abuse Prevention Coalition. Mason PUD 3, connecting our community with safe, reliable, economical, and sustainable services 24/7. The Conklin team at Windermere Real Estate. When it comes to real estate, nothing compares to local knowledge. Mason County Public Utility District Number 1, Washington State's first public utility district, proudly serving the Hood Canal in Mason County since 1935. And Mason Health, united community, empowered people, exceptional health.
Well, good evening and welcome to the gymnasium on the campus of North Mason High School in Belfair, Washington. Tonight, Mason Web TV, powered by HCC, has first round games in the Class 2A District 3 basketball tournament with a playoff doubleheader. The North Mason teams are hosting Orting and Foss in loser-out action. My name is Diedrich Allen, and joining me for this broadcast is Jerry Apple.
Hi, Diedrich. How are you doing, Diedrich?
I'm okay, Jerry. Thanks for making the trip up to the Great White North? No, not quite.
My pleasure.
So the Bulldogs, well, let's see here. The ladies are first, by the way, North Mason and Orting. The Bulldogs come into this game with a 12-7 overall record, finished fourth in the Olympic League, and are seeded as the number 6 team in this tournament. North Mason last played Tuesday, holding off Olympic 42-39. The Cardinals have a 9-11 record, placing 5th in the South Puget Sound League, and are the 11th seed in districts. Orting's last game was February 7th when they lost at Foss 45-37. Last time North Mason and Orting played was in the 2023 district tournament, with the Bulldogs beating the Cardinals 50-40 on February 14th, 2023. Jerry and I were looking at similar opponents this season between Orting and North Mason, and it seems Olympic is that similar opponent or same opponent. The Bulldogs swept the Trojans in their regular season, and the Cardinals split with the Trojans in their two games. Of course, the first game was the first game of the season back on November 27th. So I don't know how much you put into that. It's kind of hard to say.
Not a lot.
Okay. Let's see here. So coming up, North Mason, we'll talk with North Mason coach Alex Fitzhugh. Jerry will get you the starting lineups, and of course the tip-off. It's first round of the Class 2A District 3 girls basketball tournament. Game 1 of our playoff doubleheader. The Orting Cardinals at the North Mason Bulldogs on Mason Web TV, powered by HCC.
What is fiber internet? We could bore you with the technical details, or we could tell you it's just internet. Internet that can do whatever you need. Crystal clear video chats with the family, smooth streaming of your favorite shows, uploading a ton of vacation photos in an instant. Even all of the above, all at once. Switch to fiber internet from Hood Canal Communications today and get $25 off your first 4 months of gig speed service. Visit hcc.net or call 360-898-2481.
With all the question marks and uncertainty that surrounds today's real estate market, it is nice to know that there is a local team that has the experience with all types of markets to ensure you make a sound decision, whether selling or buying. The Conklin team at Windermere Real Estate has been a staple in the Mason County community for over 40 years. Feel free to reach out to Jeff, Andy, Chrissy, or Laura with any real estate questions that you may have. When it comes to real estate, nothing compares to local knowledge.
An important safety reminder from Mason PUD 3. Please never touch a downed power line. If a power line falls on your vehicle, stay inside and call 911. Tell others to stay back, wait for emergency personnel. Never touch anyone or anything in contact with a downed power line. Always stay at least 100 feet away. Never use an object to move a downed wire. Don't remove trees or limbs near a downed line. Electricity travels through ground, trees, branches, and more. It's not safe. If you see a downed line, call PUD 3 at 360-426-8255.
Kids learn by watching adults, so consume cannabis out of sight of young people. And be a Mason County kid's greatest influence. Brought to you by Mason County Public Health and the Mason County Substance Abuse Prevention Coalition.
This presentation on Mason Web TV, powered by HCC, is being brought to you by Mason County Public Utility District Number 1, Washington State's first public utility district, proudly serving the Hood Canal in Mason County since 1935.
And we're back here in Belfair. District playoff game coming up very shortly. Oh, what was it? About, almost an hour or so ago, I had a nice conversation, short conversation, with North Mason coach Alex Fitzhugh. Coach Alex, you've been here before. This seems a little different.
Yeah, we're actually in the same exact situation we were 2 years ago. Orting at home. If we win today, then we'll play PA at PA on Tuesday. So that's the goal.
That's the goal.
Yeah.
So what is your feeling from your team? What's the difference between this team and 2 years ago?
This team, the difference, honestly, is that they're just more teamwork, more chemistry, more connections. A lot of the girls play in the same AAU basketball team together, so their chemistry has gotten way better in the last 2 years.
What do you know about Orting this year?
I know that I think it's 34. I think that's their best player. They're pretty good. Definitely not gonna we take all our competitors seriously. So we're just gonna come and play aggressive like we always do. Make our layups and make our free throws, and we'll be good.
Play aggressive, but no fouls, right?
Yeah, that's the goal. So that's the goal.
So you've been around your girls all season. How do they feel today versus any other game?
I think they're ready. We're a second half team, and a lot of times it takes us a while to kind of pick up the motor. But we had a team talk yesterday, and I think the girls are ready to rise to the occasion. So hoping to see some good things tonight.
All right, everybody available for tonight?
Yes, sir.
Cool. Good luck.
Thank you.
That is North Mason coach Alex Fitzhugh. Very positive about his team. A little bit on the nervous side. You know, he's understandable. I try not to bug him, and I always tell him they don't have to talk to me, especially in a playoff situation. Focus on your team. He was fine. He seemed fine, but he was a little bit on the nervous side. Jerry, your thoughts?
Well, we know Alex. Alex is, like you said, is a very positive individual. We've always enjoyed talking to him before the game.
And you had a quick chat with him too, didn't you?
Yeah, I did. He thanked us for coming up and, following the team as much as we can. And we enjoy that.
We do. We do enjoy that. We do love doing these games. I mean, it gets very busy for us this time of year. And for those of you who don't know, I do freelance radio from time to time. Had to turn down a job for today because I got this. This is more important than anything that's freelance. To be perfectly honest, this is why we do this in this thing. Anyways, we'll have starting lineups and more coming up next on Mason Web TV, powered by HCC.
What is gig speed internet? We could bore you with the technical details, or we could tell you that it's marathoning movies on your favorite streaming service with no interruptions, or having the grandkids over and not hearing a single complaint about your Wi-Fi. In other words, it's just what you needed. Switch to gig speed internet from Hood Canal Communications today and get $25 off your first 4 months. Visit hcc.net or call 360-898-2481.
Mason County is a very special place. When you're looking for sound real estate advice, pick the team that has called Mason County home for 5 generations. The Conklin team at Windermere Real Estate is always thrilled to help you buy or sell real estate in our area. Whether it is Hood Canal, Harstein Island, Matlock, Tahuya, South Puget Sound, or Shelton, the Conklin team at Windermere Real Estate has the experience you can trust. Remember, when it comes to real estate, nothing compares to local knowledge.
Neighbors help each other. It's how community works, and it's how we do business at Hood Canal Communications. We know you count on us for value-priced internet, TV, and phone service, backed by friendly local support. Your hard-earned dollars stay right here as we invest in our community, our people, and smart technology. Hood Canal Communications, keeping our community connected while being a good neighbor.
Mason County is a very special place. When you're looking for sound real estate advice, pick the team that has called Mason County home for 5 generations. The Conklin team at Windermere Real Estate is always thrilled to help you buy or sell real estate in our area. Whether it is Hood Canal, Harstein Island, Matlock, Tahuya, South Puget Sound, or Shelton, the Conklin team at Windermere Real Estate has the experience you can trust. Remember, when it comes to real estate, nothing compares to local knowledge.
And we are, well, it's time for the starting lineups. Jerry's got them for us.
Okay, thank you, Diedrich. Starting off with the visiting Orting Cardinals under Coach Carly White. 0-0, Sane Ramey, a 5'7" sophomore. Number 22, Alex DeGraw, a 5'3" senior. Number 23, Rayleigh Ramirez, a 5'8" junior. Number 24, Nora Fenton, a 5'5" junior. And rounding out the starting lineup for Orting is number 34, Emily Copeland, a 5'7" junior. And now for the home team, the North Mason Bulldogs under Coach Alex Fitzhugh. Number 2, a sophomore, Taylor Madison. Number 11, a junior, Natalia Garcia. Number 12, Adriana E. Topolo, a senior. Number 13, Adriana A. Topolo, also a senior. And rounding out the starting lineup for the Bulldogs, number 23, Brianna Catanago, a junior.
All right, well, thank you, Jerry. We will take a quick timeout. We'll be right back with the tip-off between the Orting Cardinals and North Mason Bulldogs in the girls' district playoffs on Mason Web TV, powered by HCC.
An important safety reminder from Mason PUD 3. Please never touch a downed power line. If a power line falls on your vehicle, stay inside and call 911. Tell others to stay back, wait for emergency personnel. Never touch anyone or anything in contact with a downed power line. Always stay at least 100 feet away. Never use an object to move a downed wire. Don't remove trees or limbs near a downed line. Electricity travels through ground, trees, branches, and more. It's not safe. If you see a downed line, call PUD 3 at 360-426-8255.
Hi folks, Diedrich Allen with Mason Web TV powered by HCC, your source for live high school sports with play-by-play. Once again, Mason Web TV is broadcasting select games every week this school year. Football, basketball, baseball, softball. We bring you all the action, from the kickoff to the final whistle, from the tip-off to the final buzzer, from the first pitch to the last out. Watch how it happens on Mason Web TV powered by HCC. Business owners, you can get in on the action as well. Go online, email, call, or text right now to find out how.
What is gig speed internet? We could bore you with the technical details, or we could tell you that it's marathoning movies on your favorite streaming service with no interruptions, or having the grandkids over and not hearing a single complaint about your Wi-Fi. In other words, it's just what you needed. Switch to gig speed internet from Hood Canal Communications today and get $25 off your first 4 months. Visit hcc.net or call 360-898-2481.
And we are back waiting for the tip-off between the Orting Cardinals and the North Mason Bulldogs in Belfair tonight for a doubleheader. The first game is on the way. Bulldogs will have, their white uniforms with the blue numbers and letters, and Orting will be in the black with the red numbers and letters. Quantanango and Ramey will meet in center circle. Bulldogs win the tip, and here is A. Topolo down to Garcia. Garcia drives baseline, stops, pops over 2 girls, puts it up and in. Natalia Garcia strikes first for North Mason. Here's DeGraw with the ball. High post feed knocked away. And here comes E. Topolo with the jumper on the baseline, missed it. A. Topolo with the rebound and the putback. So it's 4-0 quickly by the Bulldogs. Swing it over far side. This is Ramirez, had it poked away. Ramey lost the ball. Here comes A. Topolo with the ball. She'll leave it for her sister in backcourt. And E will step across midcourt with the blue shoes on. Last couple times we've seen the Bulldogs, E has been wearing those blue shoes. Swing it over the corner. Here's Madison for three. That's off. Rebound knocked out of bounds. Off of the Cardinals will stay with the Bulldogs. .6:56 to go here. First quarter, 4-0. North Mason with the lead and the ball. Inbounds goes to E. She drives baseline, knocked out of bounds, so it'll keep it with the Bulldogs. I think you'd probably give Ramirez a block on that one, Jerry. Baseline inbounds again from the left of the backboard. E will get it in. Garcia back to E. E open in the corner for three. That's off. Rebound goes right into the hands of A. She goes to the hoop, missed the shot. Got the ball back again. Hook it over. Madison, quick pass to A tripped up, driving into the lane, and it was a foul on the Cardinals. First whistle of the ball game goes on
0-0.
Yeah, Ramey. It'll be another baseline inbounds. Inbounds goes to E for three. No, rebound goes to Ramey. Ramey triple teamed in backcourt. Tied up, jump ball called. That stays with the Cardinals. And alternating possession keeps the pace going. I still would like to see the jump ball come back to basketball, personally. Over it goes to Ramirez. She'll drive, finds Ramey. Ramey drives baseline, back out, and taking steps out of bounds it goes. Another turnover on the Cardinals.
That's the third turnover for Orting.
6:20 to go, first quarter, 4-0. North Mason with the lead in the ball. Here's E. Topolo with the ball. Dribbling over near side to the foul line, draws a foul. That will go on Fenton, her first. Second whistle on Orting in the quarter. 6:12 to go here, first quarter, 4-0. North Mason with the lead in the ball. Sideline inbounds. Quantanago to E. Topolo for three at the top. Nothing but net. Woo. 7-0. That's the score. Here's McGraw with the ball. Swing it over near side to Fenton. Down it goes to Ramey. Ramey took steps, no whistle. Just lost the ball, and Garcia ties her up. And it'll be a jump ball, another turnover on the Cardinals.
Yeah, they look like a travel there before the jump ball.
Yeah, well, referees didn't see it, so it didn't happen, Jerry. That's really the way it goes, isn't it?
Yeah.
So a couple of checks with the scorers table here, making sure the possession arrow is in the right direction. And here comes E. Topolo. Over to Quantanago to Madison back up top. And here's A bumping bodies, gets it out there. Stolen away by Fenton, but then there's going to be a foul on Natalia Garcia. So Orting has the ball, approaching 5.5 minutes to go, first quarter. Top of the key, over it goes to Fenton, back up top, this time to Ramirez, back to Fenton. Fenton tried to get it down low as Copeland comes up with the ball. Swings a one-hander to the foul line. There's McGraw. McGraw down, it goes to Ramey. Ramey off the glass and in. Here come the Bulldogs, leading 7-2. 5:05 to go here. High post feed knocked back down into E's Topolo's face. Swing it over to Quantanago. She'll drive in, pull-up jumper for her. That's off. Rebound right there up and off was A. Topolo. And a rebound actually went to Ramey. She took steps that time. They turn it back right back over, Jerry.
And that's a third rebound by Adriana A. Topolo.
Baseline inbounds for the Bulldogs. Right of the backboard. E will inbounds it to Garcia, back to E in the corner for three. It's in. Back-to-back threes for Adrienne E. Topolo. 4:40 to go in first quarter, 10-2. Bulldogs up 8, their largest of the night so far. And A comes away with it that time. Gets it to E. Lob it over. Here is Quantanago. Side of the paint it goes. And A up to top goes to E. Lost the handle on the ball. And picking up that ball was Ramirez. Here's McGraw. Swing over to Ramirez. Stop, draws a double team. Going to draw a foul, however, on Taylor Madison. Her first, second team foul. The Orting ball, sideline inbounds. Ramirez gets it in to McGraw. Back to Ramirez. Up top to Fenton. Near side, quick pass down to Ramey. Got away with another travel. That time they're going to call it. I think what's happening with Sine is she's looking for contact and it's not there, and that's why she takes steps back.
Yeah, that's a 6th turnover for Orting.
Guantanago brings the ball across midcourt. Gets the ball back from Madison. Had the ball poked out of her hands. Keeps the dribble, drives to the three-point arc, bounces it down to Garcia. Forces one up and in. Natalia double team. She gets the score. It's 4 points for her.
Nice assist.
10-point lead for the Bulldogs. 12-2. Fenton with the ball. Gets it down. Stepping in that passing lane is going to be E. Tipolo. Crossing midcourt with the dribble. Going to go baseline. A little out of control. Knocked it out of bounds via the Cardinals. It stays with the Bulldogs.
Yeah, North Mason has had only 1 turnover.
Ryan Pauly will step on for the Cardinals. Some first action here early on. Sideline inbounds goes into Garcia. Going to back down and an offensive foul on the Bulldogs there on Garcia. Your second. 3 team time. 3, 2,
3.
2,
Yeah,
3. Okay.
team.
Okay. Thank you, Jerry. I'll have to update my score sheet. Here's Pauly with the ball far side. Up top it goes to Fenton. Looking for Copeland. Gets it to Copeland. Double team stripped away by Garcia. Garcia left it in the middle there and
stolen by
Garcia. Itapolo with the ball. Stops, loses the handle. Copeland comes up with it. Stolen away that time by Quantanango. Down to Garcia. Garcia double team fades away, puts it up, missed the shot, but drew the foul. Foul went on Ryan Pauly, her first. 3rd team foul on the Cardinals. At the free throw line is Natalia Garcia. 4 points so far tonight. Her first trip. Got the first one. Should get another one. Making it 13-2. 2:54 to go, first quarter. North Mason with the lead, and the Bulldogs. Garcia, second free throw. Short. Rebound goes to Fenton. Fenton will leave it in backcourt to McGraw. Hand it off to Pauly. Here is Fenton between the circles. High post feed to Copeland. Back to Fenton. Fenton into the corner here to Pauly. No, I'm sorry. That is DeGraw. Excuse me. Up top it goes to Pauly. Pauly drives to the three-point arc far side. Threw the ball away, and I guess you can give a steal by E. Tipolo up to Madison. Taylor missed the layup, and the rebound goes to Fenton. 2:20 to go here, first quarter. Bulldogs up 11. Here's DeGraw. High post feed to Copeland, back to DeGraw. Up top it goes to Pauly, swinging over near side, and Fenton fakes the 3. Gets it down to Ramey. Ramey to the hoop, goes in. Ramey with 4 points, and that's what the Cardinals have. Timeout by Coach Fitzhugh. It's a 30-second timeout. We'll keep it right here. Hey, Mason Web TV, powered by HCC, has been providing a live video broadcast of high school athletics since 2012. As the postseason is underway, our costs to bring you these broadcasts increase substantially with broadcast rights fees, travel costs, not to mention mobile internet. If you or your business would like to help support these broadcasts and offset those costs, we have sponsorship opportunities starting at just $30.
Wow.
$30. Find out more, email masonwebtv@gmail.com. 2 minutes to go here, first quarter.
Yeah, Natalia Garcia has 2 fouls for North Mason, and the leading rebounder so far is Adriana Capolo. Orting has had 10 turnovers.
Wow. Watching Merriam Knight play in District 1B last night, and they had 33 turnovers.
Oh, wow.
33. That's way too many turnovers. Here is Madison trying to drive baseline, draws a foul. That'll go on Pauly. Be her second if it does. It does. 14 foul on the Cardinals. Baseline inbounds for the Bulldogs. 1:55 to go here. Inbounds goes to A. Topolo. She double dribbled. Travel, double dribble doesn't matter. Same call, right?
Yeah.
Again,
same call.
Yeah, same call. It's a turnover in the end. Here come the Cardinals. DeGraw with the ball, top of the key, swing it over to Fenton. Fenton had a little assist by the referee there. Swing it over to Pauly. Back over to Copeland, excuse me. Fenton down to the baseline, over through. That was Pauly trying to get to Fenton, and another turnover on the Cardinals. 9-point lead for North Mason. Approaching a minute and a half to go first quarter, 13-4. Here's Topolo. It's his E. Topolo. Hands it off to Quantanongo. Back over to E beyond the three-point arc. Fakes the pass down low. Takes a couple of jab steps. Swings it down to Madison. To A. Missed the layup. Rebound goes to Copeland. And she'll leave it there for DeGraw. Over to Copeland for a three. That's an air ball. Rebound goes to Fenton. Tied up by A. Topolo. Jump ball. And that'll be Cardinal ball. 105 to go here in the first quarter. Baseline inbounds for the Cardinals. Left of the backboard. Pauly will get it in. Open Fenton. Bobbled that pass. Get it out, and a three on the way and off by DeGraw. Rebound, however, went to Fenton. She missed the putback, and unfortunately, Topolo can't handle that ball. Kicked it out of bounds. Orting ball. Sideline inbounds. DeGraw will trigger the play. Looking in for Ramey. Gets it on the baseline. Puts up a shot. Missed it, and here comes A. Topolo. Up it goes to E. Down it goes to Madison. Leaves in the middle for A. Topolo. To the hoop. It goes in. That's A's first basket. And it's an 11-point Bulldog lead, matching their largest of the night.
Tied for the biggest lead of 11. Sorry.
Oh, and Pauly has trouble handling that ball. Draws a double team on the far side. Gets it down to Copeland. Rolls off her body out of bounds. It goes over to North Mason. 26 seconds remain here first quarter. North Mason 15. Orting 4. E. Topolo brings the ball up. Leaves it there for Quantanongo. Into the corner to E. Topolo. Fakes the three. Drives baseline. Draws a double team. Puts it up short. Missed the shot, and the rebound went into the hands of Copeland. And here comes DeGraw. 5 seconds. Here's a three. It's going to be ricocheting off of Topolo's hands out of bounds. 2.1 seconds remain. Sideline inbounds. Pauly will inbounds the play. Get it into Copeland. She'll turn and take a three. Missed it, and the rebound was by Delilah Schmidt, who checked in. And through one quarter, North Mason 15, Orting 4. We'll take a timeout. We'll be back. This is Mason Web TV, powered by HCC.
Kids can't tell when food or drinks include cannabis, especially when the package is fun and colorful. Remember to store in a safe place, out of sight and out of reach. Brought to you by Mason County Public Health and Mason County Substance Abuse Prevention Coalition.
This broadcast on Mason Web TV, powered by HCC, is being made possible by Mason Health, United Community, Empowered People, Exceptional Health.
Waiting for the start of the second quarter. North Mason with an 11-point lead after one, 15-4.
Well, the big difference in this game, in this first quarter, is Orting's had 13 turnovers. And North Mason has picked up 4 steals off of those 13 turnovers. Leading rebounder so far is Adriana A. Topolo with 4 rebounds. And the leading rebounder for Orting is Emily Copeland with 3.
Yeah, and Ramey has all 4 of the Cardinals' points.
Yes.
So just to point that out here. So she'd be the leading scorer for the Cardinals. Interesting how that works. It'll be Bulldog ball to start out the second quarter. They have, Schmidt, Madison, both Topolos, and Quantanongo on the court. Quantanongo with the ball over to Madison. Taylor gets it down and overthrew, or underthrew actually, her intended target of Topolo. And Madison with a steal there, almost knocking it out of bounds, will be Taylor Madison, and it'll be Orting ball. One of those things that I think drive coaches nuts, and I could be wrong, But when you miss a shot, you miss the opportunity to get the rebound, and you try to get a steal, and you end up fouling. But that would drive me nuts as a coach. I don't know if
yes, it would.
We'll find out.
Frustration.
Here's Copland with the ball. Knocked away by Madison. Up it goes back to Madison. Tried to make a move to the hoop. Came up short. Ramey with the rebound to Copland. Up it goes to Fenton. Fenton to the hoop. Blocked but fouled by Adriana E. Topolo. That will send Nora Fenton to the free throw line.
Her first.
So let's see here. We have Creighton in there. Addison Creighton in there for the Cardinals. As Fenton's short on the first free throw. Working with Copland, Ramey, Fenton at the free throw line, and DeGraw. Second free throw by Fenton goes in. Here comes Natalia Garcia to replace Delilah Schmidt, who somehow snuck into the lineup in the late first quarter. We didn't notice.
And Delilah's only a freshman.
Yeah, the future's pretty bright for the Bulldogs. Here's Itapolo trying to launch it down to Clontanongo. Off her hands out of bounds, just a little too high.
Yeah, 7th turnover for North Mason.
Bulldogs going to go with a little bit of a press. Inbounds goes to Ramey. And a steal by Itapolo up and in. And a timeout, quick timeout called. And that's a 12-point lead for the Bulldogs. We'll keep it right here as we have a 30-second timeout by the Cardinals.
Yeah.
Since we've got a moment here, I know it's early, but if you're enjoying this broadcast, please give us a like on your favorite social media. Use the handle @MasonWebTV to find us on Facebook, X, formerly known as Twitter, YouTube, and Twitch. Subscribe and follow Mason Web TV so you never miss anything. Also, if you get a chance, thank our sponsors who are helping make these broadcasts possible. They include Hood Canal Communications, Mason County Public Health and Human Services, Prevention Education Partners, Substance Abuse Prevention Coalition, Mason PUD 3, the Conklin team at Windermere Real Estate, Mason County PUD number 1, and Mason Health.
Thank you, sponsors.
So 6:58 to go here, second quarter. 12-point lead for the North Mason Bulldogs. Orting Cardinals have the ball, backcourt inbounds, full court press. A little problem with the horn there. Inbounds goes to Creighton. Creighton gets it back to Fenton. Fenton crosses midcourt on the run, stops. Looking for Ramey. And the ball slapped away, gets it back, gets it to Copland. Copland trying to dribble. Player-to-player defense, and here's a foul line pass, and unfortunately Fenton tried to get it back to Copland and out of bounds. That's, what is that, 14?
16
16, I'm a couple behind. Cherry's on top of it. Here's Topolo. Off the hands of Garcia. Coming up with that ball was Creighton. It's up to Fenton. Fenton to Copland. Over to the sidelines, going right down the lane and up and in with a scoop will be DeGraw with her first basket. 6:15 to go here in the half. 10-point lead for North Mason with the ball over to the baseline, and here's Quantanongo. Turned around, finds Madison up top. Here's a three from the elbow by E. Missed it. Rebound Garcia. Tried to put it up. Draws a foul on Copeland, excuse me. That'll be her first. First whistle on the Cardinals in the quarter.
5 rebounds for Adriana. Okay.
Natalia Garcia with 2 free throws. Missed the first one. She'll get another one. Now she's, 1 for 3?
Yes.
Okay. 6:04 to go here in the half. Second free throw by Garcia. That one goes in. Give her 6 points. And it's an 11-point lead. Here's Ramey with the ball in backcourt for the Cardinals. Center of the court knocked away and picked up by E. Topolo. E crosses midcourt on the dribble. Over to Quantanongo. Bounce it back to E to the baseline. Saves it in bounds. Out it goes to Madison. And a steal there by DeGraw. DeGraw to Copland. To Creighton. Now to Fenton. Fenton with Madison all over her. Up top it goes to Creighton. Creighton guarded by Garcia tightly. The Bulldogs are all in your face today. Throws it to Ramey. Ramey splits by the double team, goes to the hoop and puts it up. Oh, it popped out. Rebound goes to A. Topolo. Up to Garcia. Garcia stops and puts it up and in. Natalia with 8 points, and it's a 13-point Bulldog lead. Timeout by the Orting Cardinals. 5:08 to go. Be right back. It's Mason Web TV, powered by HCC.
Mason County is a very special place. When you're looking for sound real estate advice, pick the team that has called Mason County home for 5 generations. The Conklin team at Windermere Real Estate is always thrilled to help you buy or sell real estate in our area. Whether it is Hood Canal, Harstein Island, Matlock, Tahuya, South Puget Sound, or Shelton, the Conklin team at Windermere Real Estate has the experience you can trust. Remember, when it comes to real estate, nothing compares to local knowledge.
5:08 to go here in the first half. North Mason 20, Orting 7. The Cardinals, well, they have 3 points, but Bulldogs trying to pull away here early. Jerry made a point. That was how many timeouts that Orting has taken here?
So far, there's been 3 timeouts. I marked that wrong. Thank you for correcting me. That's 3 timeouts for Orting
that they have used. Okay, that's what I was trying to get to there, Jerry. Thanks for that clarification. So it's Orting ball coming out of the timeout. Fenton will trigger the play. New face in there is Katia Moy. And here is Ramirez back in the ball game to Fenton. High post speed. DeMoy back to Fenton, drive side of the paint, knocked out of bounds by Madison, or it was Garcia. You could pick a Bulldog there, and it'll be Orting ball.
And that's their second block of the game.
Now we're getting another trip to the scorers table here. 12 on the shot clock at the moment, 4:50 on the game clock. They're trying to, okay, I don't know. I think they're trying to go for 4:54. There we go. 4:54 to go here in the second quarter. The gentleman running the clock tonight, he's usually in that spot. He never has these kind of trouble. This is the second time they've been to the scorers table to try to fix the clock issue.
This is I think it's a new clock.
Is it?
I think it is a new clock. In my hearing, the conversation when I was getting the starting lineups for Orting, I believe it is.
Okay. So 4:54 to go here in the quarter. Inbounds goes into Solinger. Out it goes to Moy. Her 3 is off, out of bounds. It'll be Bulldog ball. 13-point lead for North Mason. Seems like more time should have went off the clock there. Maybe that's the issue. We also know that nobody else is here but some of the support staff. Here is E. Topolo in the corner, drives baseline, stops outside the paint, puts it up and in. E with 12 points. 4.5 minutes to go here in the half, 22-7. Here's DeGraw. Hands it off to Fenton. Fenton tries to dribble, penetrate, stops. Looking for, got a double dribble there, wow.
North Mason is so relaxed tonight. They're not getting any pressure right now from Orting on defense. And you can see it. They've just got their confidence up.
Madison will get it in to Quantanongo in backcourt. Brianna will step across midcourt. Swing it back to Madison, over to the corner. Quick down to Garcia off the glass and in. Natalia, she now has, 10 points?
10.
10 points for
wow.
her. Inbounds nearly stolen away. Ball still free. Rolls into the Moy's hands. And here comes number 22. That's DeGraw. Looking low. Side of the paint feed knocked away. And they're going to get a foul, I believe, on Quantanongo. Yes. That will be Brianna's first.
Her first.
Second team foul. Baseline inbounds. Left of the backboard. Copeland back in there. She'll get the inbounds pass in the corner. Stolen away by Garcia. Now to Itapolo in backcourt. Top of the key. Hesitates, drives side of the paint, puts one up and in.
14?
Yeah, 14 for her. And it's a 19-point Bulldog lead, 26-7. Ball knocked out of bounds by E. Tupolo. It'll be Orting ball, sideline inbounds. DeGraw will trigger the play. Looks in the corner. Going to throw it right into the hands of A. Tupolo. A the other way. He's going to stop side of the paint, put it up and in. 4 for A. Tupolo. And it is a 21-point Bulldog lead with 3:14 to go here in the half. Copeland gets it into the corner. That's Ramirez, lost the handle out of bounds. They'll say it was poked away by Garcia. Orting keeps it. 3:05 to go here in the half. Sideline inbounds, far sideline. Inbounds goes to Copeland. Copeland can't handle the ball. Somehow bounced over E's head. She grabs it before it goes out of bounds, and she's on the run the other way. Nobody's stopping ball, bumps bodies, puts it up, in, and the foul. Oh, boy. $16 points now for E. Tupolo. And I didn't see who got the foul, Jerry.
Let's see who they call.
Well, he flashed it up there pretty quick. I didn't mention it. I'm thinking it went on Raylene Ramirez.
Okay.
Second team foul. I think that's 2 on her. I could be wrong. Tupolo with a 3-point play. Yep. 31-7. Copeland can't handle that, and A comes up with it, picks it up, leaves it for Quantanango. Brianna skips around the top of the key, swing it over to Garcia, to A. A bobbled it, splits the double team right to the hoop, off the glass, around and in. A with 6 points, and it's 33-7. 2.5 minutes to go in the half. Here's Copeland. Copeland gonna go coast to coast, puts it up and in. That's Emily's first points. And it's 33-9. Here's E. Tupolo, mid-court on the dribble. Launch it over to Madison for 3. That's short. Rebound, Copeland. Madison's shadowing her in back court. Pats the middle dribble, gets it into Fenton. Fenton long 2, that's off. Rebound, E had it knocked away and out of bounds by Ramirez. That is. It's a Grant. That's Ramirez. That's Grant. Actually, I'm sorry. Tiana Grant is in the ball game for the Cardinals, if I'm reading that right. Remy back in the ball game for Orting. Here's Quantanango with the dribble. High post feed to Garcia. Oop, threw it right to the wrong colored jersey. Tied up is Remy. It'll be jump ball.
Takedown.
And that stays with the Cardinals. 1:44 to go in the half. 33-9. Here's Copeland with the ball. Swing it over to Fenton. Fenton tried to get it back to Copeland. It's knocked out of bounds by Taylor Madison. It'll be a Cardinal ball.
Pleading her case, Taylor was.
Sideline inbounds, and unfortunately, Grant just stepped her toe over that sideline trying to get the inbound and got caught. Another turnover. And here come the Bulldogs, up 33-9. Taylor Madison over near side to Garcia. Cross court it goes. I'm sorry, that was AEE. And now A. And A draws a foul on Grant, her first. Third team foul on Orting. Baseline inbounds for the Bulldogs. Left of the backboard. Quantanango will trigger the play, get it in. And E just knocked down hard. And that's a missed shot, but she'll head to the free throw line. Should be on Grant. That'll be her second. So E back to the free throw line. 17 points so far tonight. Opportunity to add on to that total. Got the first one. So got another one. Don't say it, Jerry. I know you're thinking.
I know. Thanks.
We're both thinking it. Don't say it. It's now 34-9 with 1:24 to go in the half. Second free throw by E goes in.
3 for 3.
There you
from
go.
The foul
Thank
line. Okay.
Fenton gets the ball in. Right back it goes to DeGraw. No, actually, this is Pauly. Pauly drives in, had it slapped away and stolen by A. Tupolo. Now to E. Tupolo. E to the foul line, turns around. Schmidt in the ball game now. Here is Madison. Down it goes to A, out to, stepping in that passing lane was Fenton. Here comes Pauly. Way outside, draws a double team. High post feed goes to Copeland. Copeland bangs bodies, splits the double team, missed it. Somehow got to Ramey, get the ball back. The ball goes off of her hands out of bounds, but it goes off the foot of a Bulldog. It'll stay with Cardinals. And now we're going to have a quick foul on E. Tupolo on that, Jerry. I didn't see it. And the inbounds goes into Ramey. A little scramble for it, and up top it goes to DeGraw. Now to Copeland. Copeland short on the jumper. Ramey comes up with a rebound. Gets it back out. Copeland, baseline jumper, goes in. Nope, it's a 3 for her. 5 points for Emily, making it 35-12. 25 seconds to go here in the half.
Play for one last shot.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure. Here's Madison directing some traffic. Throws it over to E. E fakes the 3, drives baseline, stops and missed the shot. Schmidt with the rebound and the putback. Delilah with her first points of the night. 37-12. And here is DeGraw quickly to Copeland. 3-pointer at midcourt, short, and we're through a half. North Mason on top, 37-12. We'll take a timeout. We'll be right back. This is Mason Web TV, powered by HCC.
What is fiber internet? We could bore you with the technical details, or we could tell you it's just internet. Internet that can do whatever you need. Crystal clear video chats with the family, smooth streaming of your favorite shows, uploading a ton of vacation photos in an instant. Even all of the above, all at once. Switch to fiber internet from Hood Canal Communications today and get $25 off your first 4 months of gig speed service. Visit hcc.net or call 360-898-2481.
An important safety reminder from Mason PUD3. Please never touch a downed power line. If a power line falls on your vehicle, stay inside and call 911. Tell others to stay back, wait for emergency personnel. Never touch anyone or anything in contact with a downed power line. Always stay at least 100 feet away. Never use an object to move a downed wire. Don't remove trees or limbs near a downed line. Electricity travels through ground, trees, branches, and more. It's not safe. If you see a downed line, call PUD3 at 360-426-8255.
At the U.S. Center for Safe Sport, we see champions everywhere we look. In every sport, on every court, we're building a foundation to ensure all athletes are safe, supported, and strengthened. At the U.S. Center for Safe Sport, ending abuse is not just our job. It's our promise.
Neighbors help each other. It's how community works, and it's how we do business at Hood Canal Communications. We know you count on us for value-priced internet, TV, and phone service, backed by friendly local support. Your hard-earned dollars stay right here as we invest in our community, our people, and smart technology. Hood Canal Communications, keeping our community connected while being a good neighbor.
Mason County is a very special place. When you're looking for sound real estate advice, pick the team that has called Mason County home for 5 generations. The Conklin team at Windermere Real Estate is always thrilled to help you buy or sell real estate in our area. Whether it is Hood Canal, Harstein Island, Matlock, Tahuya, South Puget Sound, or Shelton, the Conklin team at Windermere Real Estate has the experience you can trust. Remember, when it comes to real estate, nothing compares to local knowledge.
There's so many great things about life in Mason County, and Hood Canal Communications is proud to be one more. Headquartered in Union, we offer the speed and reliability your family needs, backed by hometown service and support. Whether you need to just check email or power all those Wi-Fi devices around your home, HCC has the right package for you. Stop by one of our friendly offices, call or visit hcc.net to learn more. Hood Canal Communications, keeping our community connected.
Well, it's halftime here in Belfair. The North Mason Lady Bulldogs leading the Orting Lady Cardinals 37-12 after one half. The Bulldogs being led by Adriana E. Topolo, 19 points. Natalia Garcia has 10. I almost shorted her, Jerry, because I put down 8 first time. It didn't add up. Adriana A. Topolo has 6 points and a basket for Delilah Schmidt for the Cardinals. Emily Copeland has 5 points, 4 for Sanae Ramey, a basket for Alex DeGraw, and a free throw for Nora Fenton. That's where we sit in the scoring. We'll have some more statistics in just a moment. Jerry's got those all ready for us. We'll be right back. It's Mason Web TV, powered by HCC.
Kids learn by watching adults, so consume cannabis out of sight of young people. And be a Mason County kid's greatest influence. Brought to you by Mason County Public Health and Mason County Substance Abuse Prevention Coalition.
This presentation on Mason Web TV, powered by HCC, is being brought to you by Mason County Public Utility District Number 1, Washington State's first public utility district, proudly serving the Hood Canal in Mason County since 1935. Hi folks, Diedrich Allen with Mason Web TV, powered by HCC, your source for live high school sports with play-by-play. Once again, Mason Web TV is broadcasting select games every week this school year. Football, basketball, baseball, softball. We bring you all the action, from the kickoff to the final whistle, from the tip-off to the final buzzer, from the first pitch to the last out. Watch how it happens on Mason Web TV, powered by HCC. Business owners, you can get in on the action as well. Go online, email, call, or text right now to find out how. This presentation on Mason Web TV, powered by HCC, is being brought to you by Hood Canal Communications, committed to providing quality services that exceed customer expectations in voice, video, data, and customer service, keeping our community connected since 1934. Mason County Public Health and Human Services Prevention Education Partners Substance Abuse Prevention Coalition. Mason PUD 3, connecting our community with safe, reliable, economical, and sustainable services 24/7. The Conklin team at Windermere Real Estate. When it comes to real estate, nothing compares to local knowledge. Mason County Public Utility District Number 1, Washington State's first public utility district, proudly serving the Hood Canal in Mason County since 1935. And Mason Health, united community, empowered people, exceptional health.
Well, we're back here at halftime. Halftime score, North Mason 37, Orting 12. Some more statistics from the first half. Jerry Apple.
Thank you, Diedrich. Orting had 24 turnovers. They were 1 for 2 from the foul line. They had 9 rebounds, and they had 2 steals. The leading rebounder was Emily Copeland with 4. And Sanai Ramey had 2 rebounds. For North Mason had 11 turnovers. They were 5 for 7 from the foul line. They had 14 rebounds, and they had 6 steals. The leading rebounder was Adriana A. Topolo with 7, and E. Topolo had 3. Also, I want to note that Adrienne E. Topolo was 3 for 3 from the foul line. Orting only went to the foul line once.
Yeah, it was Nora Fenton.
Yes, she was 1 for 2.
1 for 2, yeah.
I'm trying to think of any other statistics. That's pretty well in. Steals.
Steals, okay.
Yeah, Orting only had 2, and I guess I said North Mason had 6.
Yeah, you have individuals on that, or is it spread around?
I did not.
Yeah, okay,
I'm
it's
sorry.
spread around. I know that Garcia had at least 2 of those, maybe even 3, just off of my memory. But, yeah, Natalia's having quite a game. 10 points in the first half and been pretty much all over the place.
Well, I think
defensively.
Yeah, I think Adriana A has a real good shot. She has 6 points already in the first half, and she has 7 rebounds. So she has a good chance of a double-double there. The other thing is Taylor Madison's only shot a couple times.
Yeah,
that's surprising.
I haven't seen Taylor break out this year like she did last year as a freshman. She had those games where she just lit them up from three-point land. I know it's a sophomore year and people finally figure her out, so they put a body on her, but she hasn't really taken the shots this season.
I think she's only taken maybe 2 shots tonight.
Yeah.
But she hasn't had to.
No, because, well, E's taking up the slack, but she always does. She's got 19 points. I don't know what her average is. I think it's like 23 or 4. I'd have to look that up, but she averages quite a bit for per game.
But the key thing is they're not having any pressure.
Right.
You know, in their shooting, they're able to work it inside beautifully. I do want to say Taylor Madison has had some nice assists.
Right. Yes, she's kind of a pain in the on the Orting's backside, also on the plays coming up. We're seconds away from the third quarter to start. All Bulldogs so far tonight. They're up 37-12. We'll just keep it right here until we go into the next period. Go ahead, Jerry.
Is that their biggest lead, 25?
Yeah.
Okay.
I'm pretty sure. I kind of lost. I stopped counting after 15, Jerry, to be honest.
Okay.
So we're ready to get the third quarter underway. Looks like the Bulldogs will start out with the ball. They have Quantanago, Madison, both Topolos, and Garcia for the Cardinals. Copeland, Ramey. Oh, but a steal on the inbounds by DeGraw. Gives it to Copeland. She'll dribble to the top of the key, swinging over near side. Fenton. Down it goes, trying to get it down to Ramey, knocked out of bounds by either A or E. Pick it to Polo. The baseline inbounds. Interesting formation stacked up at the circle. Bouncing into Copeland. Copeland will dribble to the side of the paint, kick it up top, and over it goes quickly down to the baseline, and a jumper by Fenton is off. Rebound goes to E. Topolo. To the three-point arc, side of the paint, going to attack. Had the ball poked away, taken away by the Cardinals. DeGraw has it in backcourt. Finds Copeland, shuffles it to Ramirez. Back to Copeland, 3 at the top. Short and out of bounds. Nope. Yep, it'll be out of bounds. Good try by Fenton trying to get to it. Just couldn't quite get it to save it in bounds.
Took a pretty high bounce there.
Yeah, a little too high for here. Here is Madison, can't handle that pass out of bounds. Talking to her coach, not saying, think.
He's probably saying slow it down just a little bit.
Got a lot of game still to play. They do have a big lead at 37-12. Here is Ramirez having her pass knocked away by A, getting it to E. E with a scoop to the hoop and in. 21 for E. And it's 39-12. 6:45 to go, third quarter. Here's Ramirez trying to drive baseline, cut off, double teamed, tied up, and a jump ball call that stays with the Bulldogs. This young lady, the referee to below us, Jerry, she's tough. Don't mess with her. Inbounds into the corner. Copeland for 3, that's short. Right into the hands of Garcia. She'll speed out of the key with the ball. Going to go coast to coast. Stops off the glass and in. Natalia with a dozen points, and it's 41-12. Bulldogs starting to run away with this one. Here's DeGraw, bouncing it over to Ramirez. To Fenton's taken away by, it was taken away by Garcia, but there's a foul on the play. And that'll actually go on Ramirez for second. I have to, actually they put 24 up there. I said 23. Is it Fenton or is it Ramirez, Jerry? I know it says 24 on the board. I thought it was 23. Here is E. Topolo bouncing it to A, puts it up, popped out. Rebound goes to E. Her shot is off. The rebound goes to Copeland. And a foul on, I believe they're going to get A on that one. It does. That'll be
her first?
Yeah, her first. So team foul on each in the quarter. 41-12 is our score. 6:05 to go, third quarter. North Mason with the lead, Orting with the ball. Here's DeGraw, top of the key. Swing it over near side. Ramirez back to DeGraw. Looking for Fenton. Gets just outside the foul line for a long two attempt. Missed it. Quantanango comes up with the rebound. Had it poked away. Saved in bounds by A into the hands of DeGraw. She'll set the play. Gets it down to Fenton. Nice move. Blocked out of bounds by A. Tipolo. It was a nice move by Emily, though, to get away from the defense. She gets the inbounds pass from the baseline. Catch and shoot and miss. And A finally corrals that rebound. 5.5 minutes to go, third quarter. Here's E. Tipolo with the ball between the circles. Bounces over to Quantanango. Back to E. E will drive down the side of the paint, right to the hoop, up and in. 23 points for Adrian Tipolo. 5:15 to go, third quarter. 41-12 is the score. Orting trailing with the ball. Here's Fenton at the top, bounces it to Copeland. Shuffles it out to DeGraw. Back to Copeland, excuse me. Down to Fenton on the box, draws a crowd. That should have been probably called. Missed the shot. Rebound goes to E. Tipolo. E will dribble across midcourt. One hands it down to Garcia. Nice way to keep your pivot foot there. Spins to the hoop, puts it up short, missed it. Copeland with the rebound, lost the handle on the dribble out of bounds. It stays with the Orting Cardinals. 4:33 to go in the third. 43-12. The Cardinals have yet to score here in the third. Here's Ramirez with the ball. To Fenton up top. High post feed to Ramey. Out it goes to Ramirez. Ball poked free a couple of times, and there's a scramble for it and jump ball called. That should go over to the Bulldogs.
So another turnover, the 27th for Orting.
So Bulldogs have the ball in the back court. Checking back into the ball game is Katja Moy, replacing Emily Copeland. E. Tipolo, high post feed to A. Tipolo. Can't quite find it. Comes up with it, and a timeout called by Coach Fitzhugh. 4:05 to go here in the third. North Mason 43, Orting 12. This is Mason Web TV, powered by HCC. Back in a moment.
What is gig speed internet? We could bore you with the technical details, or we could tell you that it's marathoning movies on your favorite streaming service with no interruptions, or having the grandkids over and not hearing a single complaint about your Wi-Fi. In other words, it's just what you needed. Switch to gig speed internet from Hood Canal Communications today and get $25 off your first 4 months. Visit hcc.net or call 360-898-2481.
Well, we're back here. Third quarter, 4:05 to go. 43-12 is their score.
North Mason has scored all 6 points so far here in the third quarter.
And they'll have the ball coming out of the timeout. They'll come out with Delilah Schmidt, Taylor Madison, A and E Tipolo, and Brianna Quantanango. The sideline inbounds between the Bulldogs bench and the scorer's table. Boy, that horn is not working well tonight. Here is E. Tipolo, finds A. Tipolo in the paint, draws triple team, lost the ball, got it back, jump ball called. That will go over to the Cardinals. Checking into the ball game is Ryan Pauley for the Cardinals. So Pauley will inbounds in back court, working with DeGraw, Fenton, Moy, and Ramey. Here comes DeGraw. To Pauley now, Fenton between the circles. Ramey down, it goes to Moy, and a jumper that's off by Pauley, recovered by E. Tipolo, leaves it for Quantanango. Hacked and fouled is Brianna. She'll head to the free throw line.
That's her second?
Well, Fenton, they say third.
Third.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Well, that's what they're saying on the board. I've lost track at this point. There's a first free throw by Quantanango. It's off. Should I get another one? Tahani Grant will step onto the court again for the Cardinals. So Moy, Ramey, Polly, Grant, and DeGraw, I believe, are on the court. Second free throw by Quantanango is off. Rebound goes to A. Topolo. One dribble, turns around. They're going to say an offensive foul on A. Topolo. So 3:33 to go here in the third quarter.
First, second.
Addison Creighton steps onto the court for the Cardinals. Here comes DeGraw with the ball. Over goes to Pauly. Quick passes up top to Grant. Near side. Down it goes to Moy. Moy draws a double team. Up top it goes. Pauly fakes the three, drives into the paint, puts it up. Hacked and fouled. 2 shots coming. And the foul will go on. It'll go on A. Topolo, her third. At the free throw line, Rihanna Pauly. Her first trip to the free throw line, she has yet to score. And the Cardinals still have yet to score here in the third quarter. Short on the first one. Garcia will check back in, and A. Topolo will sit down for North Mason. So it's Schmidt, E. Topolo, Quantanango, Madison, and Garcia on the court for the Bulldogs. Pauly at the free throw line for Orting gets the point. So it's 43-13, a 30-point lead for the Bulldogs. Their largest have been 31. Quick pass down to the baseline, and Garcia back up top. E to Garcia, goes to work, draws a double team, puts it up short, and drew the foul. So Natalia back to the free throw line, which she's 2 for 4. 12 points so far tonight. Ryan Pauly picked up her third personal foul for Orting. First free throw by Garcia goes in. Audrey Peterson will step onto the court first time tonight for the Bulldogs. Second free throw goes in for Garcia.
And she's 4 for 6 from the foul line. Having a good game, I think.
She has, yeah. Here's DeGraw bouncing it to Moy. Moy jumper the elbow, missed it. Rebound tapped out, taken down by Pauly. Pauly leaves it there for Moy. Moy kick it back out. And this is DeGraw to reset. Steal by E nearly, rolls into back court, and then out of bounds. Oh boy, DeGraw couldn't come up with that ball.
And that one was a good hustle by Madison.
Baseline
that turnover.
Yeah, baseline inbounds. E will trigger the play, lobs it in to Garcia, gets it back in the corner for a 3. Switch. She has a 24 points. 25 points, excuse me. Let's add it all up in my head right. 26, actually. I'll get it right. One of those numbers is right, folks. And a steal down there by Peterson. And here's E lobbing it up to Garcia off her foot. Tracks it down. Steps to the free throw line, finds E trailing and reset with 18 on the shot clock. High post feed to Garcia, turns, faces the bucket. Going to be bumped and fouled. Ryan Pauly holding her hands up like, I don't know what I did.
It's her 4th.
Yeah, she'll have to sit down likely. Fenton and Copeland will come back into the onto the floor for Orting, Moy, and Pauly will sit down. Baseline inbounds for North Mason. Quick inbounds to Schmidt. Out it goes to Madison. Missed it. Rebound and put back, however, by Audrey Peterson. Makes it 50-13. 1:50 to go here, third quarter. Here's DeGraw with the ball. Near side it goes to Grant. Over it goes, and new face out there. That would be Solinger. She'll get it out to Fenton. Missed the jumper. Rebound goes to Garcia. Out to E. Topolo. Up to Schmidt. Schmidt with the dribble. Tied up in a jump ball call. That stays with the Bulldogs. Oh, here's Regan Solinger into the ball game for first time tonight. So Bulldog ball. Madison tried to get it into Garcia, knocked out of bounds by DeGraw. 1:29 to go here, third quarter. 50-13 is our score. Inbounds goes to E. Quick pass to Garcia. Down it goes to Peterson, but poked away, tracked down by Grant. And here comes Copeland at the top of the key on the dribble. Over the far side, Fenton. Gives it to Grant. Grant down to Copeland. Copeland shuffles it down low to Solinger. Out it goes to Copeland with a short three. Rebound, however, with a Fenton. Fenton's shot is short and recovered by Peterson. Here comes Itapolo. Approaching 50 seconds to go, third quarter. Throws it over to Spot. Garcia tried to save it inbounds. Couldn't get to it, out of bounds. It'll be Orting ball.
Yeah, North Mason has 18 turnovers. The Cardinals have 28 turnovers.
DeGraw with the ball in backcourt for the Cardinals. Stops, lobs it over to Grant. Grant drives to the side of the paint, puts up a runner, rolls around and in. The first points of the night. Makes it 50-15. Approaching 30 seconds to go, third quarter. Itapolo on the far sideline. Dribbles to the side of the paint. Goes to the baseline. Stops. Hands it off to Garcia. Bumped out of bounds. And instead of a foul, they'll give it to the Bulldogs. Grant on the play there. Crowd getting a little frustrated with some no calls here. But we'll look at the score and look at where we are in the game. Baseline inbounds, lob it in to Madison. Madison did a little soccer move there. Lost the ball to Fenton. Fenton will draw the foul on Taylor Madison, her second. Third team foul on North Mason. Fourth team foul, on North Mason.
Yeah, those are the ones that do frustrate the coach.
16 seconds to go here, third quarter. 50-15. Here's DeGraw. Swing it over to the near side. Quick pass down to Copeland. Lost the ball. Here comes Itapolo, middle of the center of the court. 3 seconds, stops, pops for three. Missed that one. Rebound goes to DeGraw, and we're through three quarters. North Mason 50. Orting 15. This is Mason Web TV, powered by HCC.
In life, things aren't scripted.
If you're an athlete, we need people like you and translate those skills to officiating.
You can get a lot out of it. It happens in every town, in every game.
We never have a perfect game, but the rewards always outweigh the negativities.
Waiting for the start of the fourth quarter. North Mason 50, Orting 15.
Yeah, Orting only scored 3 points in that quarter compared to 13 for North Mason. We have a couple girls that are in foul trouble. Orting has one girl, Ryan Pauley, with 4. And Nora Fenton, I think, has 3.
Yeah, 3, you're right there, Gary. Itapolo has 3 personal fouls, 2 for Garcia, 2 for E, and 2 for Madison. So the Cardinals will start the fourth with the ball. They have Regan Solinger, DeGraw with the ball, Fenton, Ramey, and Copeland has the ball. Quick pass to Ramey under the bucket, puts it up, missed it. Rebound, however, off the hands, out of bounds. They say it went off of the Bulldogs. Looks like it went off of Solinger, but it'll be Cardinal ball. Baseline inbounds, right of the backboard. Right to the hands of Contenango. To Garcia, to Madison, to the hoop. Missed the shot, but she'll take the foul. That'll go on Ramirez, I believe. Yep. 22. Rayleigh Ramirez with her third. Yeah. Well, they say only 1 on the board. I don't think that's right.
No, that's not right.
Madison's first free throw goes in. Taylor's first points of the night. We said she's been pretty quiet, but she's been pretty quiet for most of the season. I expect her to break out here in the playoffs eventually. Second free throw. That's off. Rebound. Itapolo up and in. Give 8 points tonight, and it's 53-15.
Yeah.
20 seconds gone here, fourth quarter. Here's Copland. Back out. And here's Fenton. Quick pass to Solinger. Back to Fenton. Dribbles away from the double team. Stops. Swing it over. Copland. Copland. Extra pass to Ramey. Gets it off the deflection, up and in. Emily with 7 points. Makes it 53-17. 7:15 to go here in the ball game. North Mason in a comfortable lead right now. Here is A. Topolo back to E. Scoop shot, no, but she'll go to the head to the free throw line on the foul. Solinger with her first. Second team foul on Orting here. I'm sorry, Jerry. I'm just trying to think, processing my thoughts here. As to the free throw line is going to be E. Topolo. Got the first one. She'll get another one. Rayleigh Ramirez steps back onto the court for the Cardinals. 7:09 to go in the ball game. Second free throw by E. Topolo is in. Is she perfect from the free throw line, Jerry?
She is. Okay. 5 for 5.
That'll probably jinx her on the next trip, but okay.
But I'd try not to.
Yeah, we'll try not to. Here's Fenton with the ball between the circles for Orting. Swinging over near side. DeGraw. Ramirez now back to a steal down there. Errant pass, and E comes out of the pack with the ball. Spreads out the court a little bit. Going to go one-on-one. Spreads it out again. I think the Bulldogs are going to run some clock here with a comfortable lead. Here's Quantanongo to A. Topolo. Over to E for 3 in the corner.
And that's a 41-point lead.
Yeah, 58-17. And E has 31 points, Jerry.
Wow.
Here's Copland to Ramirez. Looking for Ramey, trying to direct some traffic. However it goes to DeGraw, now opposite side to Copeland. To Ramirez down the baseline, and a long 2 on the way. Missed it. Rebound Fenton, tied up and then rolling around on the ground. Now a jump ball is going to be called. That will be a Bulldog ball. Now let's see here. We have number 3, Riley Beal on the court for North Mason. First time tonight. Here is Garcia on the far sidelines. Somehow got it to E. Finds A to the hoop, off the glass and in.
The sister act again.
10 points for A. Topolo, and it's 60-17. 5:20 to go in the ball game. Here's Moy faking the 3, driving out. Finds Fenton. Cross court it goes to Ramirez. Drives baseline. Tried to throw one up there out of bounds. I don't know what that was. Referee on the far side says, I didn't see anything. I don't know what that was. And
well,
it's
she was trying to draw a foul. That's...
Delila Schmidt will replace Brianna Quantanongo. I think the Bulldogs are going to come out one at a time here. And some of the younger players getting some action here in districts. Here is E. Topolo. Got held up but no whistle. Dribbles around and they're going to say she carried the ball.
Yeah.
Okay. It'll be Orting ball with 4:35 and a running clock here as we have a 60-17 score. DeGraw will bring it across midcourt on the dribble to the top of the key. Over the far side to Fenton. Up top it goes to Ramirez. Now it goes to Ramey. Taps it out. And here is DeGraw up top to Ramirez. Stolen away by Garcia. Garcia spins up the far sidelines. Going to go right to the hoop. Stops. Bounce in the middle. It's poked away. Ball's kicked out. Who's going to get it on the far sideline? It comes up with a Fenton. Fenton, we're trying to go one-on-one with A. Topolo. And then there's going to be a foul on Garcia. Natalia with what, her third?
It's her third, yes.
It'll be sideline inbounds. Far sideline front court.
Yeah, they still have her for, well.
Well, I think they're a little off here.
Yeah, they're off by at least one there.
Inbounds goes to DeGraw. Dribble to the top of the key. Near side it goes to Fenton. Draws a double team up top. It goes to Ramirez. Over to an open Solinger. Her shot is out of bounds. Knocked out of, actually, that was not Solinger. That was DeGraw. Knocked out of bounds by the Bulldogs. It'll be a Orting ball. Clock running, approaching 3:25.
I think it was partially blocked a little bit.
Well, whatever way Orting keeps possession, trailing 60-17. Pauly comes back in, replacing Alex DeGraw. Moy will trigger the play on the baseline, left of the backboard. Referees are going to take some time here. They're going to stop the clock. They're going to put more time up. It's going to be
I think
3:20.
that's probably the hardest part of an official's job is to keep track of that clock.
All in your head, too. That's really difficult.
Yeah, it is. It is very difficult. I admire them for that. That's...
So 3:20 on the clock in the ball game. Baseline inbounds goes in to Ramirez from the baseline and Moy. Now here's Ramey. Quick pass to Pauly. Pauly drives, trying to drive, sends somebody off, gets it up top to Ramirez. 4 on the shot clock. Pauly will get it to Fenton, and the shot clock violation.
And that's the first 30-second violation we've seen.
So 3 young ladies up off the Orting bench. Sullinger, Creighton, to name 2 of them. Bulldog ball. Here is A. Tupolo to E. Tupolo near midcourt. One hands it down to Garcia. Spins baseline, and there's going to be a foul on the play, and I think it'll go on Regan Sullinger. It does. That'll be her second. Third team foul. Baseline inbounds for the Bulldogs. And Audrey Peterson will step back onto the court for A. Tupolo. So it's Peterson, Schmidt, Garcia, E. Tupolo gets the inbounds, takes a 3. That one's off the back of the iron. It goes all the way out, and she'll get it again. She'll take another 3. That one goes in. 2:10 to go in the ball game. 63-17 the score. Here's Grant with the ball for Orting, trying to drive in, stripped of the ball, and E. Tupolo comes up with it. She's going to go one-on-one with Ramey to the bucket. Up, missed the shot, but drew the foul. Sorry, my camera works pretty off there tonight. Ramey will pick up her second.
I like what the officials are doing again with the hands signals to the score table.
E. Tupolo at the free throw line for a couple of free throws. Got the first one. She'll get another one. Let's see here. We have Clara Galbraith stepping on, and Isis Batista also stepping on for North Mason. So E. Tupolo, and it looks like Madison's going to return for her after this free throw. She got him.
7 for 7.
So E is going to sit down, and Madison will step on the court. 1:54 to go here in the ball game. North Mason 65, Orting 17. Here's Pauly with the ball crossing midcourt with the dribble. Swinging over near side. And this is DeGraw up to Grant. Cross court it goes to Creighton. Up top it goes to Pauly. Back to Creighton. Up top to Grant. Minute and a half remaining. And a steal by Peterson. Hand it off to Galbraith. Bounce it over to Taylor Madison. Knocked out of bounds by Grant. 1:20, clock still running. 65-17 is our score. I'll remind you, we have the boys' game against Foss coming up at 7 o'clock right here. You don't have to go anywhere. Just have to wait for us to get to it. Here is Madison bouncing down to Schmidt. Schmidt trying to go to work, taps it inbounds. Galbraith with the jumper, no. And the rebound tied up by Peterson. And that will stay with the Bulldogs as we go to 1:05 and count. No, actually it doesn't. It'll go over to Orting. Interesting. I'm looking at the arrows because they had it wrong. Here's Pauly to Grant. Sullinger kicks it out, and driving will be DeGraw. Sullinger missed the shot. Grant with a rebound and a spin. Reset, 39 seconds. Here's Pauly driving into the paint. Puts one up, draws a foul. It'll go on Schmidt, I believe. It does. That'll be Delilah's first. 2 team fouls on the Bulldogs I have, Jerry. Board shows 1. Okay. Polly at the free throw line. She's 1 for 2 and has a point. Short on the first one. Another free throw coming. Lady with the pole behind us. Second free throw by Polly is short, and rebound goes to Schmidt. Here comes Taylor Madison on the dribble to the top of the key, actually to the three-point arc. Finds Galbraith to Schmidt. Schmidt lost the handle trying to make a move to the hoop. Out of bounds. Will go over to Orting as the clock is under 20 seconds now. Here comes DeGraw, kicks it over. And Creighton up top to Polly. Back to Creighton. Dribbles to the foul line elbow. Kick it out. That's DeGraw. Draws a double team. Throws it to Grant off the glass. Missed the shot. Rebound Polly. Had it knocked out of her hands by Peterson. And the game is over. 65 for North Mason. 17 for Orting. We will take a timeout. We'll be right back. This is Mason Web TV, powered by HCC.
With all the question marks and uncertainty that surrounds today's real estate market, it is nice to know that there is a local team that has the experience with all types of markets to ensure you make a sound decision, whether selling or buying. The Conklin team at Windermere Real Estate has been a staple in the Mason County community for over 40 years. Feel free to reach out to Jeff, Andy, Chrissy, or Laura with any real estate questions that you may have. When it comes to real estate, nothing compares to local knowledge.
Kids can't tell when food or drinks include cannabis, especially when the package is fun and colorful. Remember to store in a safe place, out of sight and out of reach. Brought to you by Mason County Public Health and Mason County Substance Abuse Prevention Coalition.
If you're enjoying this broadcast, please give us a like on your favorite social media. You can use the handle @MasonWebTV to find us on Facebook, X, formerly known as Twitter, YouTube, and Twitch. Subscribe and follow Mason Web TV so you never miss anything.
Neighbors help each other. It's how community works, and it's how we do business at Hood Canal Communications. We know you count on us for value-priced internet, TV, and phone service, backed by friendly local support. Your hard-earned dollars stay right here as we invest in our community, our people, and smart technology. Hood Canal Communications, keeping our community connected while being a good neighbor.
An important safety reminder from Mason PUD3. Please never touch a downed power line. If a power line falls on your vehicle, stay inside and call 911. Tell others to stay back. Wait for emergency personnel. Never touch anyone or anything in contact with a downed power line. Always stay at least 100 feet away. Never use an object to move a downed wire. Don't remove trees or limbs near a downed line. Electricity travels through ground, trees, branches, and more. It's not safe. If you see a downed line, call PUD3 at 360-426-8255.
What is fiber internet? We could bore you with the technical details, or we could tell you it's just internet. Internet that can do whatever you need. Crystal clear video chats with the family, smooth streaming of your favorite shows, uploading a ton of vacation photos in an instant. Even all of the above, all at once. Switch to fiber internet from Hood Canal Communications today and get $25 off your first 4 months of gig speed service. Visit hcc.net or call 360-898-2481.
Well, it's a final here in Game 1 of our District 3 playoff game. The North Mason Bulldogs all over the Orting Cardinals. Final score 65-17. Adriana E. Topolo finished with 36 points, Jerry. 14 for Natalia Garcia, 10 for Adriana A. Topolo. A basket for Audrey Peterson, a basket for Delilah Schmidt, and a free throw for Taylor Madison. For the Cardinals, Emily Copeland finished with 7 points to lead that's their team high. Sine Ramey finished with 4, a basket for Alex DeGraw, a basket for Tiana Grant. and a free throw for Ryan Pauley, and a free throw for Nora Fenton. So the turnovers, Jerry, if you're ready, we can go right into you.
I'm ready.
Yeah, why don't you get into some of that other statistical stuff.
Okay, Orting Cardinals had 37 turnovers. They had 5 steals. They were 2 for 6 from the foul line. And they had a total of 13 rebounds, unofficial.
Yeah.
Okay, North Mason had 22 turnovers. They had 29 rebounds. They had 11 steals. I don't know if I mentioned they were 12 for 17 from the foul line.
Yeah, and E was perfect.
Yes,
7
for 7.
Wow.
And Natalia Garcia was 4 for 6.
Not too bad, really.
No. And this is the interesting thing. Adriana E and Adriana A both miss a double-double by 1 each.
Okay.
Each of them had 9 rebounds.
Oh, wow, okay.
Obviously they made the other category the points.
Right, yeah. 36 for E and 10 for A.
Yeah, what a shame. They
Yeah,
only got
yeah.
9, but I could have been off one.
Well, we were unofficial, and there was a lot of action there, especially early. We're trying to keep up with everything, and yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, Jerry, let's see here. So North Mason heads to the second round of the district tournament, playing at Port Angeles Tuesday, 6 p.m. Unfortunately, Orting's season has come to an end. North Mason, well, if they play... since North Mason won, and we'll be heading to Port Angeles on Tuesday for the second round game. It's Mason Web TV powered by HCC. Let's see, your second game of our playoff doubleheader tips off at 7 o'clock. That's 37 minutes from now. That will be featuring North Mason boys against Foss. We will take a limited timeout. We'll be back with that game next on Mason Web TV powered by HCC. Final score again for this girls game. North Mason eliminates Orting from the district tournament 65-17. Foss and North Mason boys coming up in about 30 minutes here on Mason Web TV powered by HCC. We'll be back with that. This presentation on Mason Web TV powered by HCC is being brought to you by Hood Canal Communications, committed to providing quality services that exceed customer expectations in voice, video, data, and customer service, keeping our community connected since 1934. Mason County Public Health and Human Services Prevention Education Partners Substance Abuse Prevention Coalition. Mason PUD 3, connecting our community with safe, reliable, economical, and sustainable services 24/7. The Conklin team at Windermere Real Estate. When it comes to real estate, nothing compares to local knowledge. Mason County Public Utility District Number 1, Washington State's first public utility district, proudly serving the Hood Canal in Mason County since 1935. And Mason Health, united community, empowered people, exceptional health. Well, good evening once again, and welcome back to the gymnasium on the campus of North Mason High School in Belfair, Washington, for the second game of our Class 2A District 3 basketball tournament coverage, as now it's time to focus on the boys matchup with Foss and North Mason. North Mason comes into the game with a 10-11 overall record, Olympic League number 4, and seeded 6th in the tournament. The Bulldogs are coming off Tuesday's 71-58 loss at Olympic. Foss is 7-13 on the season, finished 5th in the South Puget Sound League, and is seeded 11. The Falcons played Orting Tuesday in a tiebreaker to decide 5th place. Foss won 42-38. The Falcons' last full game was February 7th when they lost at Orting 67-44. Speaking of Orting, that's the only team that these two teams have played similarly. Bulldogs played them twice, beat them twice, and obviously Foss has got the 1-1.
That's the one comparison.
Yeah, the one comparison. I can't find a record of these of North Mason and Foss playing before, so that was interesting. I swear they played before, but I can't find one. Anyways, coming up, we'll talk with North Mason coach Derek Smith. Jerry will get you the starters, and of course the tip-off. It's the first round of the Class 2A District 3 Boys Basketball Tournament, Game 2 of our playoff doubleheader. The Foss Falcons at the North Mason Bulldogs on Mason Web TV, powered by HCC.
Kids can't tell when food or drinks include cannabis, especially when the package is fun and colorful. Remember to store in a safe place, out of sight and out of reach. Brought to you by Mason County Public Health and Mason County Substance Abuse Prevention Coalition.
This broadcast on Mason Web TV, powered by HCC, is being made possible by Mason Health, United Community, Empowered People, Exceptional Health.
An important safety reminder from Mason PUD3. Please never touch a downed power line. If a power line falls on your vehicle, stay inside and call 911. Tell others to stay back, wait for emergency personnel. Never touch anyone or anything in contact with a downed power line. Always stay at least 100 feet away. Never use an object to move a downed wire. Don't remove trees or limbs near a downed line. Electricity travels through ground, trees, branches, and more. It's not safe. If you see a downed line, call PUD3 at 360-426-8255.
Sports with play-by-play. Once again, Mason Web TV is broadcasting select games every week this school year. Football, basketball, baseball, softball. We bring you all the action, from the kickoff to the final whistle, from the tip-off to the final buzzer, from the first pitch to the last out. Watch how it happens on Mason Web TV, powered by HCC. Business owners, you can get in on the action as well. Go online, email, call, or text right now to find out how. With all the question marks and uncertainty that surrounds today's real estate market, it is nice to know that there is a local team that has the experience with all types of markets to ensure you make a sound decision, whether selling or buying. The Conklin team at Windermere Real Estate has been a staple in the Mason County community for over 40 years. Feel free to reach out to Jeff, Andy, Chrissy, or Laura with any real estate questions that you may have. When it comes to real estate, nothing compares to local knowledge.
And we're back here in Belfair for the District 3 boys matchup between the Foss Falcons and the North Mason Bulldogs. Just before the tip-off of the girls' game, I had a nice conversation with North Mason coach Derek Smith. Coach Smith, is this a first for you to get in districts? Is this a first for you to get in districts?
Last year we were the 16 seed out of 16 last year. Went to Enumclaw and lost by 3 or 4 to Enumclaw last year. So battled in the game. We were expected to lose by probably a lot because they ended up going to the state tournament. But it'll be nice getting a home game to start off districts this year for sure.
So how do your guys feel about this game today?
Oh, we feel good. I think they're feeling confident. We're playing pretty good before we had some snow days and some days off. Had a couple games where didn't play as good as we feel like we should be able to. So hopefully we get back on track today and go play good.
So what do you know about Foss?
They got a couple kids that can really score it. Other than that, we need to make sure we take advantage of some stuff on them defensively and go attack them.
Everybody healthy for today?
Yes, everyone's healthy.
All right, well, good luck.
Thank you.
Derek Smith, short interview with him as well. I mean, I hate to bug these guys in these kinds of games, but, it's good that they're willing to talk to me.
Yeah, and it was positive.
Yeah.
They're positive, and that's their nature, both of these North Mason coaches, the girls and the boys.
Well, they've made them successful. Having followed both teams over the last few years, I mean, they've brought them up from basically 500 or lower, sub 500 teams to playoff contenders, and that's really exciting.
You know, one thing I want to give a shout out to, the North Mason staff here, the administration. They are so nice, accommodating to us. They're very, very pleasant. We appreciate that.
Oh, we sure do. And unfortunately, Rob Thomas is on vacation, something about his 25th anniversary. I don't know. Why would you miss out on a basketball game for that? I don't know. I'm just kidding, Rob. Yeah. It's something about that, and most of the administration is off today, this week.
But they got good staff here.
They do.
And the people here are so nice. I wanted to give a shout out to them.
All right, we'll take a quick timeout. We'll be back. Starting lineups are coming up shortly here on Mason Web TV, powered by HCC.
Kids learn by watching adults, so consume cannabis out of sight of young people. And be a Mason County kid's greatest influence. Brought to you by Mason County Public Health and the Mason County Substance Abuse Prevention Coalition.
If you're enjoying this broadcast, please give us a like on your favorite social media. You can use the handle @MasonWebTV to find us on Facebook, X, formerly known as Twitter, YouTube, and Twitch. Subscribe and follow Mason Web TV so you never miss anything.
An important safety reminder from Mason PUD3. Please never touch a downed power line. If a power line falls on your vehicle, stay inside and call 911. Tell others to stay back. Wait for emergency personnel. Never touch anyone or anything in contact with a downed power line. Always stay at least 100 feet away. Never use an object to move a downed wire. Don't remove trees or limbs near a downed line. Electricity travels through ground, trees, branches, and more. It's not safe. If you see a downed line, call PUD3 at 360-426-8255.
What is fiber internet? We could bore you with the technical details, or we could tell you it's just internet. Internet that can do whatever you need. Crystal clear video chats with the family, smooth streaming of your favorite shows, uploading a ton of vacation photos in an instant. Even all of the above, all at once. Switch to fiber internet from Hood Canal Communications today and get $25 off your first 4 months of gig speed service. Visit hcc.net or call 360-898-2481.
And we are back waiting for the tip-off between the North Mason Bulldogs and the Foss Falcons in this district playoff game. Time for the starters. Jerry.
Thank you, Deidre. First for the visitors, the Foss Falcons under Coach Chris Garman. 0, Damero Rivera, a 5'10 senior. Number 1, Quest Mack, a 6-foot senior. Number 2, Tyler Atkins, a 5'11 sophomore. Number 11, Jamarius Montgomery, a 6'1 junior. And rounding out the starting lineup for the Falcons is number 24, Zaire Stubblefield, a 5'11 senior. And now your starters for the North Mason Bulldogs under Coach Derek Smith. Number 0, a sophomore, Derek Dunham. Number 3, a junior, Cameron Ravellas. Number 5, a senior, Sean McBride. Number 10, a senior, Andrew Latrine. And rounding out the starting lineup for the Bulldogs, number 20, a senior, Carson Morris.
All right, thank you, Jerry. We'll take a quick timeout, and we'll come back with the tip-off between the Bulldogs and the Falcons on Mason Web TV, powered by HCC.
Kids can't tell when food or drinks include cannabis, especially when the package is fun and colorful. Remember to store in a safe place, out of sight and out of reach. Brought to you by Mason County Public Health and Mason County Substance Abuse Prevention Coalition.
This presentation on Mason Web TV, powered by HCC, is being brought to you by Mason County Public Utility District Number 1, Washington State's first public utility district, proudly serving the Hood Canal in Mason County since 1935. With all the question marks and uncertainty that surrounds today's real estate market, it is nice to know that there is a local team that has the experience with all types of markets to ensure you make a sound decision, whether selling or buying. The Conklin team at Windermere Real Estate has been a staple in the Mason County community for over 40 years. Feel free to reach out to Jeff, Andy, Chrissy, or Laura with any real estate questions that you may have. When it comes to real estate, nothing compares to local knowledge.
Waiting for the tip-off here between the Falcons and the Bulldogs. Bulldogs in the home whites with the blue numbers and stripes. The Falcons in the green with the gold numbers, letters, white stripes. And it'll be Latrine and Montgomery meeting at center court to get the same thing underway. New crew for refereeing. I thought we'd had the same crew, but there's a new crew out there. That's probably good. Keep them fresh. Waiting for this game to get tipped off, and here we go. Ball's up, and the Falcons win the tip-off as Stubblefield will come across midcourt with the ball. Swinging over near side, and it's Adkins back up top to Stubblefield. Far side now, Mack. Between the circles, and Mack gets it back. Giving somebody to bite. Spin to the side of the paint, kick it out. 3 on the way by Adkins. That's off. Rebound, Dunham on the run. Gets it up to Carson. Morris to the hoop. Oh, short rebound. Pulled down by Adkins. Quick passes up the court. And a 3 on the way by Stubblefield. That's off. Rebound to fight for, and Dunham comes away with it for the Bulldogs. Up to Revilles. Cameron to the three-point arc on the far side. Going to drive in. Step back. Fades away. In and out. Rebound. Latrine tapped it out. But Mack will pull it down. And here come the Falcons. Up the far side is Stubblefield. Up top. And near side, quick around, and a 3 on the way by Rivera. Off, rebound goes to Revilles. Cameron will get it up to Morris. Morris speeds up court right to the hole, but he'll lob it to the baseline. Quick pass down to Latrine. Turn around and take a 3. Off on that one, rebound pulled down by Adkins. Adkins quickly up the court to Rivera, spins around and resets. Cross court it goes to Stubblefield. Stubblefield for 3, way outside, it goes in. Falcons strike first, 3-0. McBride with the ball, trapped in backcourt, finds Latrine. Up it goes to Morris. Morris will try to answer for 3. In and out, rebound Latrine. Scooped it down low, had it stripped away, knocked out of bounds. That'll go off of Mack. It'll be Bulldog ball. 6:28 to go first quarter, 3 for Foss. Nothing as of yet for North Mason. Baseline inbounds, right of the backboard. Revilles will trigger the play. Looking in the middle, try to throw it to McBride. Stolen away, nearly stolen away, knocked out of bounds, however. And it'll be Bulldog ball. Quest Mack, I'm sorry, that was Demario Rivera, very active. Sideline inbounds will get it from Dunham to Revilles, back to Dunham under the basket, up and in. Derek Dunham scores.
Nice assist from Revilles.
3-2 is the score now. Stubblefield launches it up the court, and a hook pass out to Rivera. Reset it goes to Adkins, and Adkins will throw it over to Stubblefield far side. Spreads it out, 12 on the shot clock. Stubblefield trying to go one-on-one, pinned it on his hip. Swings it into the paint. Here is Montgomery with a jumper in and out. Rebound goes to Morris. Out it goes to Revilles. Cameron on the run the other way. Had the ball knocked away, tracks it down, goes out of bounds, stays with the Bulldogs, however. 5:47 to go first quarter. 3-2 is our score. Foss with the lead, North Mason with the ball. Baseline inbounds. Right of the backboard, lob it into Latrine. Missed the shot on the alley-oop. Drew the foul on the Falcons. That'll go on Jamarius Montgomery, his first. Does send Andrew Latrine to the free throw line for 2 shots. 5:45 to go here in the first quarter. It's a 1-point lead for the Foss Falcons. Andrew Latrine for the Bulldogs. First free throw short. They'll get another one. Andrews taps his chest saying, my bad. They'll get another one. Ties the ball game at 3. Stubblefield with the ball. Gets it across midcourt to Adkins. Over to Stubblefield, working the far sidelines. Backs out McBride. Over to Mack, down into the corner. And it's Montgomery to Adkins, over near side to Rivera. Now Stubblefield, 9 on the shot clock. Stubblefield's going to try to go to work. Step back 3. That's off. Rebound. Rivera had it, lost it, knocked it out of bounds. Should be Bulldog ball. They're going to say it is. Is it Bulldog ball?
Yeah. No, it's
the
Foss.
Falcon ball. Okay, that's what I thought. Mack will trigger the play on the baseline, nearly in the corner. Gets it in to Stubblefield. Hands it off, and this is Rivera. Kick it out to Atkins. Atkins over to Stubblefield. Long three on the way. It goes in. Stubblefield with all 6 of Foss's points. Dunham, long, dangerous pass to Reveles. Reveles gets it up to Morris. Morris fakes the pass, goes right to the hoop, up and in. Should be 4-4. Oh, and a steal by Morris the other way. And here is Reveles with a turnaround fadeaway. Rolls out. Rebound pulled down by Adkins. Adkins gets it up to Rivera. Rivera bounces it down, broken up by Dunham. It's a 6-5 ball game. Foss with the lead, North Mason with the ball. Reveles, one hands it to Latrine in the center court circle. Near side to Dunham. Derek on the dribble. To the foul line, in the paint, kick in the corner, McBride. Fakes the pass outside. Goes to the baseline, kick it back out to Dunham. Dunham reset. 10 on the shot clock for the Bulldogs. High post feed to Latrine. 5 on the shot clock, back to Dunham. Dunham fakes the 3 steps to by the defense, puts up a 3, goes in. Derek Dunham with 5 points early. And it's an 8-6 ball game midway through the first quarter. Here's Adkins. Pass across midcourt to Stubblefield, back to Adkins, near side now. 3-point elbow. Dribbles up top to reset. 15 on the shot clock. Over to the near side, Rivera. Back up top to Adkins. Back over to Rivera, looking for Stubblefield, looking for a high post feed, and then it gets back up top, and a 3 at the top by Adkins off the back of the iron. Rivera's had it, lost it, and Rivera comes away with that rebound. Reset for the Falcons. Stubblefield for 3 again, same spot. Nope, he missed that one. Dunham with the rebound. Out to Reveles. I'm sorry, that was McBride. Back to Dunham. Dunham hooks it down to baseline, stolen away by Mack. And then Morris has another steal, spins to the on the floor, loses the handle with a pass, and recovered by Adkins up the court. Nice save, Stubblefield to the hoop. Extra pass off the glass and in by Mack. 8-8 tie, 3:04 to go, first quarter timeout, North Mason, 30 seconds. And Mason Web TV, powered by HCC, has been providing live video broadcasts of high school athletics since 2012. As the postseason is now underway, our costs to bring you these broadcasts increase substantially with broadcast rights fees, travel costs, not to mention mobile internet. If you or your business would like to help offset those costs, we have sponsorship opportunities starting at just $30. That's $30. Find out more, email masonwebtv@gmail.com. We'll be happy to give you all the details.
Dunham for North Mason's having a good game. He's already got 3 rebounds along with his points.
Some substitutions in the timeout. Clayton Butler stepped onto the court first time tonight, and there's a steal on the inbounds. And trying to go in, they're going to say an offensive foul on Montgomery. Wow, that's Jamaris' second personal foul real quick. As I was trying to get to the lineup change, Jansen Beal also on the court for North Mason. So it's Reveles, Dunham, Latrine, Beal, and Butler. Butler with the inbounds backcourt after the turnover. Inbounds goes to Dunham. Dunham has an open lane, dribbles and draws a double team. Stripped away, pulled away nearly, finds Latrine. Andrew lobs it across over to Butler. Butler for 3. Ooh, just short. Rebound pulled down by number 15. That's Dimitri Roundtree in the ballgame for Foss. Over goes to Stubblefield. Up top to Adkins. Near side now, Rivera back to Adkins. Over to Rivera. Perimeter work by the Falcons, and here goes Adkins. Out it goes, Rivera for 3. Yes! It's his first 3 in the ball game, and it's an 11-8 ball game. Foss with the lead, North Mason with the ball. Here's Beal to Latrine. Latrine side of the paint, kick it out. Butler. Butler fakes the 3, bounce it back to Beal. Beal holds the ball over his head. Bounce it to a high post feed, and Latrine steps back and drives. Down the side of the paint, puts it up, and in. Andrew Latrine with 3 points already. Quick shot, quick pass up to Rivera for 3. That's short. Latrine with a rebound. No foul on the play. I didn't really understand that call there, Jerry. Did you?
I did not.
The turnover on the Falcons, however, here is Butler up to Reveles. Reveles to Latrine to the hoop, up and in.
Nice assist again from Reveles.
Andrew Latrine has 5 points, and it's a 1-point Bulldog lead, 12-11. Foss with the ball. Here is Rivera. Quick pass down to Mack. Mack stolen away by Reveles. Reveles 1-on-2, going to take it to the hoop, puts it up. Missed the shot, but did draw the foul. Personal foul will go on Tyler Adkins, his first. Third-team foul on Foss. Does send Cameron Reveles to the free throw line. His first trip tonight. Try to extend this Bulldog lead with 1:31 to go first quarter. First free throw is short. He'll get another one. Might have been a little bit of a warning on that confusing turnover on the Falcons, though, from the refereeing crew. Second free throw by Reveles goes in, gets his first point, and it's a 2-point Bulldog lead. Stubblefield with the ball in backcourt. Gets it to Adkins, crosses midcourt to Rivera, cross court to Stubblefield. He'll jab, step, and reset. Way back he goes, 15 on the shot clock. Over it goes to Adkins. Now here's Rivera, left alone for 3 in the near corner. That's off, rebound Dunham. Nice blocks out. He'll bring the ball up. Approaching a minute to go, first quarter. Over it goes, Beal for 3, far corner, in and out. Rebound tapped, and Butler comes up with it. Gets it to Dunham to reset. 55 seconds. Here's Butler. Looking for Beal. Bounce it to Reveles up top. Gonna go. 15, step back 3. Short rebound. Goes to Roundtree to Stubblefield. Poked away by Latrine. Recovered by Reveles. Get one-handed to Dunham. 30 seconds to go in the first. High post feed to Latrine. Goes quickly to the hoop. Puts it up short, but drew the foul. I believe that'll give Dimitri Roundtree his first personal. It does. It's a 4th-team foul on the Falcons here with 26.7 seconds remaining. And Andrew Latrine back to the free throw line. He has 5 points. He's 1 for 2. Try to build on this 2-point Bulldog lead. He does with the first one.
Latrine takes the ball to the hoop really well.
Caden Chanel stepped in for the Falcons, replacing Quest Mack. Andrew Latrine with another free throw for the Bulldogs. Second one off the back of the iron. Dunham with another rebound. Kick it out. 3 on the way by Reveles. It's short. And Roundtree will track it down. There'll be a foul, however, on Reveles, I believe. It is. That's his first. And that's the first team foul on North Mason here in the quarter. 21.8 seconds remaining with 3-point North Mason lead.
2-2-1 press.
Foss with the ball. Roundtree steps across midcourt, bounces it up to Adkins. Between the circles. 10 seconds now. Rivera, quick pass to Stubblefield in the corner. He's going to drive baseline, stop, draw, double team, lose the handle, but get it somehow to Roundtree. He'll put it up and in. And the quarter runs out. North Mason with a 14-13 lead after 1. We'll step aside to Mason Web TV, powered by HCC.
Neighbors help each other. It's how community works, and it's how we do business at Hood Canal Communications. We know you count on us for value-priced internet, TV, and phone service, backed by friendly local support. Your hard-earned dollars stay right here as we invest in our community, our people, and smart technology. Hood Canal Communications, keeping our community connected while being a good neighbor.
Waiting for the start of the second quarter. 1-point lead for North Mason.
The difference so far has been turnovers. North Mason has had 2. The Falcons have had 5. And also, the Falcons have not been to the foul line yet. And North Mason has, and they're 3 for 6 from the foul line.
It's like the Bulldogs will have the ball coming out of the timeout between quarters. Grady Porter, Kingston Sabrayakoff, Clayton Butler, Derek Dunham, and Cameron Reveles on the court for the guys in white. For the guys in green is Roundtree, Chanel, Let's see here. Roundtree, Chanel, Adkins. Trying to run them down here as Butler gets it into back court to Reveles. Bounces it over to Butler. Over to Porter. Grady on the dribble. Leave it there in a near steal. Here's Dunham, top of the key, 3. Hits it! That's his second 3, and he has 8 points.
This is going to be his breakout game. Huh?
Maybe it is. Maybe it is. 4-point lead for North Mason, 17-13. Quick pass to Stubblefield. He turns around, resets, swinging it over, and gets it back between the circles. Opposite side, Rivera's. Gets a screen. Stubblefield pops at the elbow. Missed that one. Dunham fights for the rebound. Taps it into Sabrekov. And here comes Reveles. 7:10 to go here in the half. 4-point lead for North Mason. Here's Derek Dunham with the ball. To Butler. Butler drives a double team. Turns around, puts one up. Missed the shot. Rebound Stubblefield. Press with Stubblefield so far. Lob it over to Rivera. Rivera on the far sidelines. High post feed it goes to Roundtree, and a reset to Rivera, Here goes Adkins with a running jumper in the paint. Goes in. 2-point lead for North Mason, 17-15. Derek Dunham with the ball mid-court. Hands it off to Cameron Reveles. He'll just turn and shoot a 3. Miss it. Rebound poked out of bounds by Rivera. And that'll be Bulldog ball as Andrew Latrine checks back in for North Mason.
Dunham is really handling the pressure well.
Standing right in the corner on the inbounds is Cameron Reveles. Looking for Latrine. He'll get it. Fake the 3, drive into the paint. Kick it to the baseline. Sabrekov fakes the shot and gets it back to Latrine. Up top it goes to Reveles. Cameron to the foul line. Elbow. He's going to be tied up by Adkins in a foul on number 2. That's Tyler's second. First team foul in the second quarter. 2-point game. 17-15. North Mason with a 2-point lead in the ball. Baseline inbounds. Left of the backboard. Reveles will kick it into the near corner. And Porter bounce it up to Dunham. Dunham with a dribble penetration to the foul line. Couple steps in the middle of the paint. Puts it up. Missed it. Rebound pulled down by Roundtree to Stubblefield. Up it goes. And here's Stubblefield for 3. In and out. Sabrekov with the rebound to Dunham. Derek to the 3-point arc. Hands it off to Latrine. Now here's Reveles up top. He'll take a 3. Swish. Can't really call that a swish. It was a round and in. And it's a 5-point North Mason lead. And a foul at mid-court on the long pass. Derek Dunham picked up his first team foul on North Mason. Quest Mack back into the ball game for the Falcons. Caden Chanel will sit down. Adkins gets the inbounds in back court, steps across midcourt and hand it off to Mack. Back to Adkins. Directing some traffic, trying to get Roundtree to go to the far side. Now it's a quick pass to Roundtree, trying to back down Sabrekov. Draws a double team, puts it up, in and a foul. That's a good strong move by Dimitri. Foul went on Kingston Sabrekov, his second team foul on North Mason in the quarter. McBride and Butler return for the Bulldogs. Sabrekov and Porter will sit down. At the free throw line, number 15 for the guys in green, Dimitri Roundtree. It's the first time that Foss has been to the free throw line.
That is correct.
And the free throw goes up and in. Give Dimitri 5 points. Here's the Latrine crossing midcourt, breaking the press, going to go right to work, puts it off the glass. No, rebound goes to Adkins. Adkins crosses midcourt on the dribble to the 3-point arc. Takes a 3 and it's under contention and missed it. Rebound goes to Butler. And here comes Latrine. Latrine top of the key. Gonna dribble over to the far side. Stop and hand it in the corner to Butler. Butler will take a dribble, stop and hook it back to the baseline, and here's Latrine going to work on the box, puts it off the glass and in. That's 8 points for Andrew, and it's a 4-point North Mason lead. 4:40 to go here in the half. Here's a three by Rivera, goes in. That's DeMario's second three. He has 6 points. Here is Latrine going right back the other way. Lost the handle, and Stubblefield comes up with it for Foss. Going to go down the lane, lose the handle. They're going to call Latrine with a foul, however. That's Andrews' third team foul on North Mason. Chanel will return for Foss. Roundtree will sit down. It'll be baseline inbounds left of the backboard for Foss. Stubblefield will trigger the play. 4:23 to go here in the half. 1 point lead for North Mason, 22-21. Inbounds goes to Rivera for three. That's off. Rebound all the way out to the near corner, out of bounds. Bulldog ball with a 1 point advantage. 4:17 remaining in the first half. Backcourt baseline inbounds in the corner again. Dunham will trigger the play. He'll lob it into Latrine. Andrew cross court up to Reveles. And Reveles tried to bounce it off of a body out of bounds. However, it went off of Butler, they say. It's either give the Falcons the ball or call a foul, Jerry. I think it's better to give them the ball. Falcons with the ball, trailing by 1, 22-21. Here's Adkins to the three-point arc. Back up top to Rivera. Over to Stubblefield, far side. Now to Rivera. Rivera is going to turn on the Jets, leave a pass in the middle taken away, however, by Butler. Butler will hand it off to Reveles, and he'll lob it to the center of the court. And Latrine. Andrew crosses midcourt, gets in the corner to McBride. Out to Dunham. Dunham to the top of the key on the dribble to reset. He'll lob it to Latrine. Stolen away by Rivera. Lob it up. Who's going to get it? Roundtree. No, it's going to be Stubblefield. Extra pass down, up and in by Mack. And the foul on the Bulldogs.
Nice assist by Stubblefield.
They're going to get Clayton Butler with his first. That's 14th foul on North Mason. Bulldogs are going to take a timeout. 3:26 to go in the half. Trailing by 1, 23-22. We'll be right back.
Hi folks, Diedrich Allen with Mason Web TV powered by HCC, your source for live high school sports with play-by-play. Once again, Mason Web TV is broadcasting select games every week this school year. Football, basketball, baseball, softball. We bring you all the action from the kickoff to the final whistle, from the tip-off to the final buzzer, from the first pitch to the last out. Watch how it happens on Mason Web TV powered by HCC. Business owners, you can get in on the action as well. Go online, email, call, or text right now to find out how.
Well, we're back here. 3:26 to go in the first half. Foss 23, North Mason 22.
The foul situation for the Bulldogs could be interesting this last 3 minutes because they've already got 4.
Right. So coming out of the timeout, Quest Mack will be at the free throw line. I'm not sure why my wife is calling me right now. On the air. And the free throw is up and in by Mack. Here is Dunham. And a foul on the play there. And that will go on Tyler Adkins, his third. It'll be Bulldog ball. Sideline inbounds into backcourt to Dunham. High post feed to Andrew Latrine. Hand it off, and there's the Villas. Had it deflected, got it back. Here is Latrine driving baseline up and in. Quick passes, and here goes Roundtree, blocked by Dunham, recovered, however, by Chanel, and now Stubblefield will bounce it over to, or out it goes actually. And a high post feed. And a steal there by Reveles. Reveles bounces it down to McBride. McBride to the hoop. Had it rejected by Rivera. Recovered by Stubblefield. Stubblefield on the run the other way. 3-on-1. Finds Chanel up and in. 2-point lead for Foss. Here's the latrine. Leaves it down there in the middle of McBride. Out it goes to Dunham for three. Yes! Derek Dunham's third three in the quarter, or in the ballgame. Excuse me, second in the quarter. Bulldogs up 1, 27. And there's a near steal. Stubblefield gets it back. Over it goes, and a three by Rivera. In the corner, it goes in. That's his third three, 29-27. Here's Latrine to the three-point arc, into the paint, kick it out. Here's Butler. Butler fades away on the baseline and missed the shot. He will get two more. At the free throw line will be Clayton Butler. His first trip to the free throw line. 1:41 to go in the first half. First free throw by Butler off the back of the iron. He'll get another one. Grady Porter will step onto the court, and he'll replace Sean McBride. 1:41 to go in the half. 29-27. Foss with the lead. North Mason's Clayton Butler with his second free throw. Got it. Give him a point. And it's 29-28. Foss up 1. Stubblefield up court. He gives it to Chanel. Chanel's pass in the middle, stolen away by Butler. He'll save it in bounds to Dunham. Dunham on the dribble drive, loses the handle to Reveles. Cameron gets it up to Butler near midcourt. Over goes Reveles, and nearly stolen by Mack. North Mason ball, sideline inbounds at midcourt. Butler will get it into backcourt to Reveles. Cameron will hand it off to Latrine. Andrew on the dribble. 5 on the shot clock. Knocked out of bounds into the crowd by Rivera. It'll be Bulldog ball. Sideline inbounds with 2 on the shot clock. Reveles will trigger the play. 1:03 to go in the half. Right there in the middle of the Falcon bench. Reveles gets the ball on the inbounds. Gets it into Butler. Butler for 3 at the top. That's going to come up short. And it'll be a shot clock violation, even though it's should let him play when those situations happen. Under a minute remaining. And the inbound will go in backcourt to Rivera. Up to Stubblefield at midcourt. They'll go up the far sideline. Sling a pass wildly out to Rivera. And he'll keep the dribble. Hand it back to Stubblefield, gets it back to Rivera. Near side now, 3 on the way by Mack. That's off. Rebound out of bounds. That'll stay with the Falcons. 37.9 seconds remaining in the half. Falcons leading 29-28. Baseline inbounds. Stubblefield gets it into Rivera. Right back to Stubblefield. Oh, he stepped on the far sideline. So quick, he slipped his foot into the line, Jerry.
Yeah, 9th turnover for the Foss Falcons. North Mason has 7 turnovers.
Inbounds goes into backcourt. Rivera has almost lost the handle there. And here comes Butler, shy of midcourt. Steps across midcourt on the dribble. Working that far sideline. Hand it off to Porter. Porter knocked it in backcourt. That's over and back. 22.1 seconds remain here in the half. Foss 29, North Mason 28. Far sideline inbounds at midcourt. Rivera gets it into backcourt to Stubblefield. Stubblefield working one-on-one with Reveles. pumps it in the middle, and Latrine comes up with it. 12 on the game clock, and here's Reveles into front court, spinning, losing the handle, finds Latrine. Latrine double pumps to the hole, up and in.
Nice assist again by Reveles.
Near steer in back court by Reveles. 1.2 remain here in the half, and the Bulldogs have a 1-point advantage. Stubblefield inbounds it from backcourt, gets it into Rivera from midcourt. Nope. We're through a half of basketball. North Mason 30, Foss 29. We will take a timeout. We'll be back for halftime on Mason Web TV, powered by HCC.
At the U.S. Center for Safe Sport, we see champions everywhere we look. In every sport, on every court, we're building a foundation to ensure all athletes are safe, supported, and strengthened. At the U.S. Center for Safe Sport, ending abuse is not just our job. It's our promise.
Kids learn by watching adults, so consume cannabis out of sight of young people. And be a Mason County kid's greatest influence. Brought to you by Mason County Public Health and Mason County Substance Abuse Prevention Coalition.
This broadcast on Mason Web TV, powered by HCC, is being made possible by Mason Health, United Community, Empowered People, Exceptional Health.
There's so many great things about life in Mason County, and Hood Canal Communications is proud to be one more. Headquartered in Union, we offer the speed and reliability your family needs, backed by hometown service and support. Whether you need to just check email or power all those Wi-Fi devices around your home, HCC has the right package for you. Stop by one of our friendly offices, call or visit hcc.net to learn more. Hood Canal Communications, keeping our community connected.
An important safety reminder from Mason PUD3. Please never touch a downed power line. If a power line falls on your vehicle, stay inside and call 911. Tell others to stay back, wait for emergency personnel. Never touch anyone or anything in contact with a downed power line. Always stay at least 100 feet away. Never use an object to move a downed wire. Don't remove trees or limbs near a downed line. Electricity travels through ground, trees, branches, and more. It's not safe. If you see a downed line, call PUD3 at 360-426-8255.
What is gig speed internet? We could bore you with the technical details, or we could tell you that it's marathoning movies on your favorite streaming service with no interruptions, or having the grandkids over and not hearing a single complaint about your Wi-Fi. In other words, it's just what you needed. Switch to gig speed internet from Hood Canal Communications today and get $25 off your first 4 months. Visit hcc.net or call 360-898-2481.
Hi folks, Diedrich Allen with Mason Web TV, powered by HCC, your source for live high school sports with play-by-play. Once again, Mason Web TV is broadcasting select games every week this school year. Football, basketball, baseball, softball. We bring you all the action, from the kickoff to the final whistle, from the tip-off to the final buzzer, from the first pitch to the last out. Watch how it happens on Mason Web TV, powered by HCC. Business owners, you can get in on the action as well. Go online, email, call, or text right now to find out how. This presentation on Mason Web TV, powered by HCC, is being brought to you by Hood Canal Communications, committed to providing quality services that exceed customer expectations in voice, video, data, and customer service, keeping our community connected since 1934. Mason County Public Health and Human Services Prevention Education Partners Substance Abuse Prevention Coalition. Mason PUD3, connecting our community with safe, reliable, economical, and sustainable services 24/7. The Conklin team at Windermere Real Estate. When it comes to real estate, nothing compares to local knowledge. Mason County Public Utility District Number 1, Washington State's first public utility district, proudly serving the Hood Canal in Mason County since 1935. And Mason Health, United Community, Empowered People, Exceptional Health.
Well, it's halftime here in Belfair. North Mason leads Foss by 1, 30-29. The Bulldogs, well, their leading scorer is Andrew Latrini has 12 points, 11 for Derek Dunham. He had 3 3-pointers in the first half, 4 for Cameron Revelez, 2 for Carson Morris, and a free throw for Clayton Butler. For the Falcons, their leading scorer is Demario Rivera. He has 9 points. He's hit 3 3-pointers, 6 for Zaire Stubblefield, 5 for Quest Mack, 5 for Dimitri Roundtree. We have 2 for Tyler Adkins and 2 for Caden Chanel. Jerry, you have some more statistics for us? I do. Okay, let's go for it.
Let's start with Foss Falcons. They had 10 turnovers. They were 2 for 2 from the foul line. They had 10 rebounds, and they had 3 steals. Their leading rebounders were Tyler Atkins with 3 and Dimitri Roundtree with 4. For the Bulldogs had 15 rebounds, only had 8 turnovers. They were 5 for 9 from the field, and they had 3 steals.
5 for 9 from the free throw line.
They were, and they were 5 for 9 from the
free throw. You said field. You said
field.
Oh, it's a very exciting game. He just kind of gets involved with it, and he changes his words. Go ahead, Jerry. Sorry.
Okay. On that note, I want to clarify myself. Okay. North Mason was 5 for 9 from the foul
free throw line. Yeah, okay.
Free throw line.
Yeah. Okay.
Okay.
Just giving him a bad time.
I know. He does it all the time. I don't mind it. I take it for granted. So, interesting thing, it's pretty close turnover-wise. We've got one player in foul trouble for Foss, and that's Tyler Atkins with 3.
Yeah,
Roundtree has...
I have 1 on him, but I was thinking Jamarius
Jamarius Montgomery has 2.
Yeah.
You are correct.
For the Bulldogs,
nobody.
We have 1.
1 for Dunham,
Revelez,
1 for Revelez,
Butler,
1 for Latrini.
and
Yeah, you're right.
Yeah, so not a lot of fouls called in the first half. Yeah, we didn't hit the bonus. Both teams have come close in opposing quarters. 4 for Foss in the first and 4 for the Bulldogs in the second. But other than that, it's pretty much balanced. This is 2 teams that are pretty evenly matched here.
There hasn't been much of a lead by either team.
5 points by the Bulldogs at 1 point. That's the biggest lead in this game so far.
Yeah, and I'm impressed with the following players.
Sure.
It's been a good game, okay? It's been a good game. Been fun. Derek Dunham, I think, is playing a really good game, and I think he has a chance for a double-double tonight. He also has a block. Latrini has an opportunity for a double-double. So
you didn't say individual rebounds, Jerry.
I did not, and I will do that right now. For North Mason, Dunham had 5. Revelez had 1. Latrini had 4. Butler had 2. Morris had 1. And Kingston Serabakov had 2.
Okay.
So a total of 15.
Okay. Well, that's where we sit. The Falcons are out there warming up. We haven't seen the Bulldogs yet. We'll take a quick timeout. We'll be back with third quarter. Halftime score, North Mason with a 1-point lead, 30-29. We'll be right back. It's Mason Web TV, powered by HCC.
Kids can't tell when food or drinks include cannabis, especially when the package is fun and colorful. Remember to store in a safe place, out of sight and out of reach. Brought to you by Mason County Public Health and Mason County Substance Abuse Prevention Coalition.
This broadcast on Mason Web TV, powered by HCC, is being made possible by Mason Health, United Community, Empowered People, Exceptional Health.
What is fiber internet? We could bore you with the technical details, or we could tell you it's just internet. Internet that can do whatever you need. Crystal clear video chats with the family, smooth streaming of your favorite shows, uploading a ton of vacation photos in an instant. Even all of the above, all at once. Switch to fiber internet from Hood Canal Communications today and get $25 off your first 4 months of gig speed service. Visit hcc.net or call 360-898-2481.
Waiting for the start of the third quarter. 1 point lead for North Mason, 30-29. The Falcons will start out with the ball. They have Roundtree, Montgomery, Rivera, Adkins, and Mack. The Bulldogs, Dunham, McBride, Latrine, Revelez, and Morris. So the ball goes in the backcourt to Rivera. Be patient, it looks like the Falcons are, at least this time. Near side it comes. And into the corner to Roundtree, back up to Adkins, back to Roundtree, working the far side. Here's a three on the way and off. Rebound knocked out of bounds by McBride. It'll be Falcon ball. Mack will trigger the play. Left of the backboard. Lob it in, a quick pass out. Roundtree, three on the way and in. That is his third three in the ball game. He has 9 points. 2 point lead for Foss. Morris with in the front court. Here's Latrine driving down side of the paint, kick it to the corner. McBride. Now to Revelez. Revelez will dribble around the opposite side, hand it off to Latrine. Latrine comes to the top of the key on the dribble, gets a screen from Morris, spins in the middle of the paint, puts it right up, challenging Adkins. Missed that shot. Rebound goes to Roundtree. Over goes to Adkins. Far side now, Rivera. Back to Adkins, working the outside. Cross court to Stubblefield in the corner. He's going to drive baseline. One hands it across the baseline to Mack. Back out to Adkins. Adkins cross court it goes. Rivera for three near corner. That's short. Rebound right in the hands of Latrine. Nice catch there. Looks like he caught it from the quarterback there, Jerry.
Yeah, number 20. Yeah.
Oh, and Revelez stumbles across midcourt, gets it to Morris. Morris drives to the side of the paint, lob it in the middle, and it's taken away by Rivera. Up the court it goes to Stubblefield. Stubblefield fakes the three, drives to the box. Nice move. Ooh, put it up short. Rebound tapped out to Latrine. And here comes Dunham. Up to Revelez. Cameron to the paint. Fades away, short. Rebound goes to Adkins. Adkins pushes the ball up the court for Foss. Near side. Mack missed the layup. Rebound tapped out back to Rivera. Rivera fakes the three, puts it on the floor. Cross court it goes to Stubblefield. He'll take that three. Nope, he will not. Gets a guy off his feet, dribbles inside, kick it out to Rivera. Rivera fakes the three, drives inside. Finds Stubblefield. Next extra pass down to Mack. Missed the shot. Rebound, Morris. 32-30. Foss with the lead. North Mason with the ball. Here's Morris. Quick timeout by Coach Smith of the Bulldogs. Mason Web TV, powered by HCC, has been providing live video broadcasts of high school athletics since 2012. As the postseason is now underway, our costs to bring you these broadcasts increase substantially with broadcast rights fees, travel costs, not to mention mobile internet. If you or your business would like to help offset those costs, we have sponsorship opportunities starting at just $30. To find out more, email masonwebtv@gmail.com. Be happy to get back to you. 5:50 to go here in the third quarter. 32-30. Foss with the 2 point lead. North Mason had the ball coming out of the timeout in their front court. Revelez will inbounds it between the scorer's table and the Bulldog bench. Gets it to Dunham up top, near midcourt actually. Working over the far side and a steal by Rivera. She's going to go alone to the hoop with a nice little soft touch up and in. DeMario with 11 points and a near steal on the inbounds, knocking it out of bounds. DeMario Rivera. Clayton Butler will step onto the court for North Mason. Carson Morris will sit down. Sideline inbounds, foul line extended, far sideline back court for the Bulldogs. In it goes to Revelez. Lift alone right to the hoop, up and in. Revelez with only 6 points so far tonight. Makes it to 34-32. Stubblefield to Adkins, crossing midcourt. Back to Stubblefield. Over to Adkins, near side, three-point arc. He'll dribble up top, throw it back over to Stubblefield. Now to Atkins between the circles. Back over the far side, Stubblefield. To Atkins at the top. He'll drive to the foul line, leave it there for Montgomery. He'll drive into the paint, put it up short. Got his own rebound, puts it right back up. In foul. That is Jamarius' first basket.
Well, he was out most of the second quarter. So, because he got 2 early fouls.
That's a good point there. I believe that went on Butler. Free throw is off. Butler gets a rebound. They'll bring it across midcourt. Have it stolen away by Adkins. He's going to go one-on-one. Double pumps up and in.
That's the biggest lead for the Falcons.
Yeah, of 6, 38-32. Here's Reveles crossing midcourt. Hands it off to Latrine. Andrew on the dribble at the top. Met and knocked out of his hand out of bounds. I'm going to say it goes over to the Falcons. Wow. Rivera has it in backcourt. His team leading by 6. Pats the dribble back and forth, crossing midcourt. One hands it over to Mack. Here's Stubblefield way outside, drawing out the defense. Gets it back up top to Rivera. Back over it goes, and this is Montgomery. Montgomery on the drive. Leaves it for Stubblefield. 5 on the shot clock. Rivera way outside. Here's Adkins to the runner right inside the arc. Missed it. Dunham with a rebound. Up it goes to Rivera. Cameron to the hoop, up and in. 8 points for Cameron, and it's 38-34. Stubblefield one hands it across midcourt to Rivera. Back to Stubblefield. Rivera back to Stubblefield between the circles on the dribble. High post feed to Montgomery. One dribble, out it goes to Adkins. Adkins up top. And a 3 for Stubblefield way outside at the top. Missed it. Reveles with the rebound. Approaching 3.5 minutes to go, third quarter, 38-34. Foss with the lead, North Mason with the ball. Reveles crosses midcourt. High post feed goes to Latrine. Andrew's going to go to work. Dribble around, he'll leave it there for McBride. He'll fake the pass in the corner, dribble up, and he'll leave it to Butler. Butler will reset. 9 on the shot clock, up to Reveles. Reveles to the foul line. Down the lane he goes, up and in with the left hand.
He's starting to click.
10 points, 6 in the quarter. 2-point lead, and a steal in backcourt by Reveles. Cameron to the three-point arc. Leaves it up top to Dunham. Dunham down it goes, though, threw it away to Stubblefield. Now to Rivera. Back to Stubblefield, crossing midcourt. To the foul line into the paint, kick it out to Montgomery. Down the lane he goes, puts it up short. And a foul on that patient whistle. Montgomery back to the free throw line. Derek Dunham picked up his second personal. The second team foul on North Mason in the third. Montgomery 0 for 1 at the free throw line. He has 2 points. He's going to get 2 attempts here. Got the first one. Jansen Beal will step onto the court for North Mason. Sean McBride will sit down. Jamarius Montgomery at the free throw line for his second free throw. Try to add to this 3-point Falcons lead. Second free throw short. And getting the rebound away from Roundtree was Dunham. 7th rebound for Dunham. Here's Butler. Butler handed off to Dunham. Dunham back to Butler, near side now. Working beyond the arc. Nice play to the hoop, up and in by Reveles.
Nice assist from
He
Butler.
has 8 points in the quarter, 12 for the game. And the 1-point lead for Foss. Here's Adkins on the dribble. Over goes to Rivera. Back up top to Adkins. Looking for Stubblefield. Over to Rivera. Takes a 3. Way outside and in. That gives him 14 points. And here's Dunham in the front court for the Bulldogs. Over to Latrine. Now to Beal. To Dunham. Dunham's going to go down the lane. He goes a little scoop short and a foul. I believe it'll go on Rivera. Let's see, 2 shots coming for Derek Dunham. It does. Rivera's first team foul on the Falcons here in the 3rd. Derek Dunham's first trip to the free throw line. He's 11 points so far. Make it 12.
I've got 2 for Rivera.
Okay, that'll be 2 then. Caden Chanel will step onto the court for the Falcons. Who sat down? Guess it was Rivera. Derek Dunham has another free throw coming and try to tie this game at 40. He does. 13 points for Derek, and it's all knotted up at 40. 1:46 to go, 3rd quarter. Montgomery in it with it in backcourt, gets it back to Stubblefield. Launches it up the court to Adkins, fakes the 3, drives baseline, turns around and resets. Nope, he'll take a 3. Boom! Adkins with 7 points, and it's a 3-point Foss lead. Here's North Mason with the ball. Reveles finds it, Latrine. Gonna hesitate, drive down, lose the handle, out of bounds it goes. They'll say it went off of a Falcons. And I think they just gave a warning to the coach for Foss on that call. So I think there's been warnings on both benches and both coaches here in this ball game, Jerry. And Coach Jarman is still talking here. I think it might be about possession. I'm not really sure what's going on here. It'll be Bulldog ball baseline inbounds as we work this out. 1:21 to go, 3rd quarter. Foss 43, North Mason 40. Reveles will trigger the play from the right of the backboard. I guess we're just double checking the score here. Reveles has the ball from the referee, inbounds to Dunham. Dunham for 3 to tie. Yes! Dunham with 16 points and 4 3-pointers in the ball game. Here's Montgomery crossing midcourt on the run. Bumped by, a steal by Reveles right out of the air. He's going to go right to the hoop with a little scoop that goes in. 10 points for Cameron in the quarter. 14 for the game. Timeout, Foss. 1 minute to go. We'll keep it here for a moment.
He's due. He was all league this year, selected.
The 30-second timeout by the Falcons. If you're enjoying this broadcast, please give us a like on your favorite social media. Use the handle @MasonWebTV to follow us on Facebook, X, YouTube, and Twitch. Like and follow, subscribe. Always helps with the algorithm.
Yeah.
Get more viewers and let everybody know you enjoy what we do here at Mason Web TV.
Yeah, Reveles has come alive, like you said. I talked to him before the game, and he was all league. Congratulations.
Yeah, he did. He made all league. He was pretty pumped about this game.
He was.
The Bulldogs lead 45-43 now. 1 minute to go here, 3rd quarter. Foss will have the ball coming out of the timeout. Bulldogs in there 2-2-1. Full court press. The Falcons are all stacked up at the foul line in back court. As Rivera will inbounds it. And the inbounds goes to Adkins. Back to Rivera. Yeah, their horn is really a problem here. Ooh, just barely got it back over and back. Here's Stubblefield to Rivera. And a 3 on the way. It's off, and Rivera gets the rebound off the bounce at the top. And here goes Roundtree. Stubblefield. Another near steal by Reveles. His hands are everywhere, Jerry.
Yeah, that was not an over and back.
No, it did not, but it was very close.
It was close.
But a good job getting it across. And here's Rivera up top. Far side Adkins. 18 on the shot clock. Actually 15 on the shot clock, I should say. Now here's Stubblefield. Fakes the 3. Drives in, bounces it down to Montgomery. Leaves it for Stubblefield. Left alone. Double dribble, no call. Pivots out, finds Rivera. Rivera for 3. Off. Rebound. Dunham had it, lost it. Reveles will track it down. Cameron will slow it down for the last 14 seconds of this 3rd quarter. Here's Dunham crossing midcourt. 10 now on the clock. Gets a screen, not going to take it. Into the corner to Butler. Butler fakes the three, drives in, puts a runner up. In, foul. Clayton Butler, not really known to drive to the hoop, but he did there.
He sure did, and that was a nice job on his part.
Demario Rivera picked up his third personal foul. Only a second team foul on Foss. And checking into the ball game is number 21, Abdul Guy, we're going with on that one. And Rivera will sit down with 3 seconds remaining in the third quarter. North Mason with a 4-point lead. And Clayton Butler can give them that, match that 5 that they had earlier. He missed it. Rebound. Dunham almost had it, but Roundtree comes up with it, lobs it up the court, and the clock will run out. We head to the fourth quarter. North Mason 47, Foss 43 on Mason Web TV, powered by HCC.
With all the question marks and uncertainty that surrounds today's real estate market, it is nice to know that there is a local team that has the experience with all types of markets to ensure you make a sound decision, whether selling or buying. The Conklin team at Windermere Real Estate has been a staple in the Mason County community for over 40 years. Feel free to reach out to Jeff, Andy, Chrissy, or Laura with any real estate questions that you may have. When it comes to real estate, nothing compares to local knowledge.
Well, we head to the fourth quarter. Quite a game, Jerry. 4-point lead for North Mason, 47-43. Largest lead in this ball game by either team is 6. That was by Foss earlier in the quarter. North Mason had a 5-point lead in the first. This has been a tight ball game.
It could go either way. Turnover situation is close, 13-10. Rebounding situation is pretty close.
So the Bulldogs will start the quarter with the ball. And Dunham will get it from the inbounds down to Reveles. Reveles, turnaround jumper off the glass. No, rebound pulled down. I believe that's Adkins. So get by the defense of Beal out there. And Adkins still has his dribbles back and forth, and a steal by Reveles to the hoop. Another little, he put it up just a little short. I think he was trying to dunk it there. Stubblefield comes up with a rebound on the way back the other way. Cross court to Adkins. Adkins way outside for 3. That's short. Rebound, Roundtree. One dribble pushed in the back, and that'll be a foul. I believe it'll go on Andrew Latrine. Let's see. Yep, it went on Andrew. That's only his second.
It is his second. You're correct.
So it'll be baseline inbounds for the Falcons. Stubblefield will inbounds it left of the backboard. Bounce it into Mack. Mack up top to Stubblefield. He'll back out on the dribble, near side to Adkins. Gonna get a screen, take a 3. Ooh, just short. Rebound tapped out, tracked down by Adkins. Foul line elbow jumper, missed it. Rebound pulled down by Guy. He lost it. Here goes Butler the other way for North Mason. Cross court to Dunham. Dunham for 3. In and out. Rebound goes to Guy. Guy had the ball slapped away, stolen. Here's Reveles to, nice spin move to Andrew Latrine, up and in. 14 points for Andrew. He has been quiet since the second quarter. Here is Roundtree. That's a 6-point lead for North Mason. Driving baseline, kick it in the corner. Here's Mack for 3. Way high, just short. Got his own rebound, puts it right back in and out. Rebound, Dunham had it, lost it. Got it back, saves it inbounds to Beal, but no. Getting it will be Guy. He'll put it up and in. 49-45. Here's a pass up to Reveles. He had to save it inbounds, out of bounds. It goes. It'll be Foss ball.
Nice hustle by Reveles.
It'll be Foss ball. Sideline inbounds. Mid-court. Stubblefield gets it in backcourt. Over to Adkins. Fakes the pass in the corner. He'll dribble around. Working one-on-one with Porter. Finds a guy down low. It's Mack. Out top to Adkins. Over to Montgomery. He'll fake the 3, drive in. Leave it there for Roundtree. Kick it out to Stubblefield. He'll fake the 3. Draws a double team. Throws it all the way up to the top. And Adkins, 10 on the shot clock. Gets a screen. blocked by Reveles, but goes right to Stubblefield. Stubblefield with 3. Got to get one up there. He takes a 3. He hit it!
Oh.
He has 12 points now, does Zaire. And here's Dunham driving down the lane, a little scoop to the hoop. And he makes it a 51-48 game. 5.5 minutes to go here in the ball game. North Mason with a lead. Foss with the ball. Here's Adkins, far side to the three-point arc. Dribble up top, and I'll get it to Stubblefield. Stubblefield goes around the defense, kick it back to Adkins. Takes that 3 off a nice fake, hits it. 10 points for Tyler. Here is Butler in the front court for the Bulldogs. All tied up at 51. Backdoor cutter as Reville is stolen away by Montgomery. And here comes Adkins. Adkins met by a couple of Bulldogs right there. Reveles and Porter take a 3 way outside. Look out. Missed the shot. Latrine taps it. Mack gathers it, finds Stubblefield. Stubblefield reset. Gets a screen from Roundtree. Kick it in the corner. Montgomery wide open for 3. That's short. And Butler comes up with that rebound. Falling down, throws it to Latrine. Latrine in the collision gathers it in. Had it poked away by Mack. Mack 1-on-2, and there's going to be a reach-in foul on Butler. All that action, and that is a foul they called, Jerry. That gives Foss the ball.
3 fouls on Butler.
It sure is, Jerry. Baseline inbounds for the Falcons. And McBride will step in, and a timeout called by the Bulldogs. 4:23 to go in the ball game, all knotted at 51 on Mason Web TV, powered by HCC.
An important safety reminder from Mason PUD3. Please never touch a downed power line. If a power line falls on your vehicle, stay inside and call 911. Tell others to stay back, wait for emergency personnel. Never touch anyone or anything in contact with a downed power line. Always stay at least 100 feet away. Never use an object to move a downed wire. Don't remove trees or limbs near a downed line. Electricity travels through ground, trees, branches, and more. It's not safe. If you see a downed line, call PUD3 at 360-426-8255.
Well, Jerry, after the girls' game was such a blowout, I didn't expect this to be so tight and close.
It's been a great game.
It's been a great game.
And Clayton Butler is the only one that has 3 fouls for the Bulldogs. For the Foss Falcons, Rivera and Atkins both have 3 fouls. And the leading rebounder is Roundtree and Atkins for Foss.
So baseline inbounds for the Falcons. Mack will trigger the play. From the right of the backboard, gets it in to Atkins, but it's stolen out of the air by Reveles. Reveles loses the handle, and coming up with it will be Roundtree. He'll leave it there for Montgomery. Montgomery back to Roundtree. He's going to go right to the bucket, stop on the box, draws a double team, puts it up, and popped out. Rebound Reveles to Dunham in backcourt. 51 all, 4:05 to go in the ball game. Dunham with the ball on the dribble. Going to take the lane to the foul line, stop off, and hand it off to Latrine. Latrine will drive and will kick it to Butler. Butler trying to get around the corner on Stubblefield, finds Dunham. 10 on the shot clock for the Bulldogs. And a near steal. Oh boy, nearly an over and back. Here's Reveles for 3. That's off. A big mash for the Gauls. Latrine with a steal and a layup, Jerry.
Yep.
Gives the Bulldogs a 53-51 lead with 3.5 minutes remaining. Here's Stubblefield. Exchanging passes with Adkins. He'll step across midcourt. Over to Montgomery, far side. High post feed to Roundtree. Up top to Adkins. 3 on the way at the top. Goes in. Boy, oh boy, he's coming up big here. Second 3 in the 4th. It's a 1-point lead for Foss, 54-53. 3:10 to go in the ball game. Reveles 1-on-1 with Mack. Crossing midcourt. Going to go right down the lane. Stumbles his way in. Draws a foul. 2 shots coming for Cameron Reveles. This will be his second trip to the free throw line. He's 1 for 2. His 14 points. Had a big third quarter. He got 10 of those 14 in that third.
First foul on Stubblefield.
That's surprising, actually. That's the first team foul on Foss in the quarter. Cameron hits a couple of free throws for North Mason. Missed the first one, he'll get another one. 3:05 to go in the ball game. Foss at 54, North Mason 53. Bulldogs have Latrine, Butler, McBride, and Dunham, along with Reveles at the free throw line for a second free throw. Short rebound tapped out, but goes to Adkins. Adkins has a 1-on-3, goes right to the hoop, puts it up, missed it. Rebound Dunham in a crowd. Hand it off to McBride, and here is Butler. Dunham will bring it across midcourt. Back and forth on the dribble, drives to the foul line, cut off. Nice defense by Montgomery. Here's Butler. Over to Latrine. Latrine trying to go in the middle, goes to the outside, going to go step in by, and an offensive foul on Andrew Latrine. That'll be 3 on him. Foss clinging to a 1-point lead, 54-53. DeMario Rivera comes back into the ballgame for the Falcons. Sitting down will be Dimitri Roundtree. It'll be Falcons ball. Stubblefield gets it into Rivera, back to Stubblefield in back court. Center of the court to Montgomery, off his hands, and Dunham comes away with it. 2.5 minutes remaining. Dunham directing traffic, crossing mid-court. High post feed goes to Latrine. Andrew turns, faces the basket, draws a double team, kick it to the corner, deflected out of bounds by Rivera. He was so surprised by that, he thought he had a pick, or wanted to have a pick, went out of bounds. It'll be sideline inbounds for North Mason. Kingston Sabreakoff will come in. Cameron Reveles will sit down for North Mason. Actually, no, it wasn't. Who checked out, Jerry? I didn't see who came out.
I thought he did too.
Oh, Butler came out. Okay, so inbounds from the sidelines goes from Reveles to Dunham. Dunham with 14 on the shot clock. He'll lob it in, nearly stolen away by Montgomery. He knocked it out of bounds, and the Bulldogs have 10 seconds on the shot clock. Keep possession. 2:12 to go in the ball game, trailing by 1. Roundtree back in the ball game for Foss. Rivera is going to sit down. It's to protect DeMario, I believe. He has 3 fouls. Sideline inbounds for Reveles. And bounce it in the back court, actually, to Dunham. Dunham one-on-one with Adkins. Crossing midcourt. Going to go right to the lane. Puts it off the glass and in. Derek Dunham, 20 points. And the Bulldogs are up 1, 55-54. Here is Roundtree handing it off to Adkins. Now here's Stubblefield. One hands it over to Adkins. Adkins swings it over. Stubblefield 3. No, a little too long. Rebound goes to Dunham. 1:40 to go in the ball game. North Mason 55, Foss 54. Here's Latrine. Going to go right down the lane. Puts it up and in. Andrew Latrine now has 18 points, and it's a 3-point North Mason lead. 1:25 to go in the ballgame. Timeout, Foss. Full timeout, we'll take it. It's Mason Web TV, powered by HCC.
Kids learn by watching adults, so consume cannabis out of sight of young people. And be a Mason County kid's greatest influence. Brought to you by Mason County Public Health and the Mason County Substance Abuse Prevention Coalition.
This presentation on Mason Web TV, powered by HCC, is being brought to you by Mason County Public Utility District Number 1, Washington State's first public utility district, proudly serving the Hood Canal in Mason County since 1935.
District playoffs. Jerry, this is what it's all about. 3-point lead for North Mason. Foss will have the ball coming out of the timeout. 57-54, 1:24 remaining. Foss comes out with Roundtree, Montgomery, Stubblefield, Adkins, and Mack. Wait a minute, hold on. Roundtree, Montgomery, Adkins, Mack, and Rivera, actually. As Roundtree will sit down, actually. Bulldogs will count him with McBride, Reveles, Latrine, Sabreakoff, and Dunham. Here is Adkins to Stubblefield, back to Adkins. Gets a screen from Montgomery. He'll take a 3 off the screen. That's in. Adkins with the 3 threes in the quarter. 4 for the game. tied up at 57. Approaching a minute to go. Here's Dunham. Hands it off to Reveles, off the screen. Gonna go right down the lane with a runner. Hit goes in. 16 points for Cameron. 2-point lead for North Mason. 52 seconds remaining. Rivera up to Adkins. Adkins way outside. He's gonna take another three. Oh boy!
Wow.
4 threes in the quarter. And it's all knotted up at 60-59. Excuse me, actually. Foss with the lead. Here is Reveles blocked, knocked out of bounds. They're going to say it went off of Reveles out of bounds. Foss ball, 30 seconds to go. Another timeout call by Foss. 30 seconds remaining. We'll step aside. It's Mason Web TV, powered by HCC.
What is gig speed internet? We could bore you with the technical details, or we could tell you that it's marathoning movies on your favorite streaming service with no interruptions, or having the grandkids over and not hearing a single complaint about your Wi-Fi. In other words, it's just what you needed. Switch to gig speed internet from Hood Canal Communications today and get $25 off your first 4 months. Visit hcc.net or call 360-898-2481.
30 seconds remain in this ball game, Jerry. We just talked about it off air, but we might as well share it with everybody else. How many timeouts for both teams?
2 for Falcons, 3 for North Mason.
Could come down to that if need a possession off a timeout.
You got 5 timeouts per game.
That's right.
Doesn't matter when you call it.
That's right. It's 60-59 with 30 seconds remaining. The Falcons will have the ball coming out of timeout with a 1-point lead. They come out with Stubblefield, Montgomery, Mack, Adkins, and Rivera. The Bulldogs counter with McBride, Butler, Reveles, Sabriakoff, and Dunham. Full court, they have to go. The Bulldogs have 3 team fouls. The Falcons only have 1. They're going to get a quick foul. No quick foul. Here's Rivera up to Montgomery, and there's the foul on Reveles. That'll be his second. 4th team foul. That's the foul to give. 24.9 seconds remaining here. Sideline, backcourt inbounds. Adkins gets it, and he'll swing it across midcourt to Rivera, and a foul by Dunham. That'll be 3 on him, and that will send the Falcons to the free throw line. 20.3 seconds remaining. Demario Rivera is 14 points. This will be his first trip to the free throw line, however. And these are critical free throws to make, right? He missed the first one. He'll get another one. Porter and Latrine return for North Mason. McBride and Sabriakoff will sit down. So it's Dunham, Latrine, Porter, Butler, and Reveles on the court for the Bulldogs. The Falcons, Rivera's second free throw goes in. Give him 15 points, and it's a 2-point Falcon lead. Here's Dunham in backcourt. Crossing midcourt. Way outside, and a timeout call by the Bulldogs with 11.5 seconds remaining. We'll be right back.
Mason County is a very special place. When you're looking for sound real estate advice, pick the team that has called Mason County home for 5 generations. The Conklin team at Windermere Real Estate is always thrilled to help you buy or sell real estate in our area. Whether it is Hood Canal, Harstein Island, Matlock, Tahuya, South Puget Sound, or Shelton, the Conklin team at Windermere Real Estate has the experience you can trust. Remember, when it comes to real estate, nothing compares to local knowledge.
Eleven and a half seconds remain in this ball game. Foss has a 2-point lead, 61-59. The Bulldogs will have the ball coming out of timeout.
It'll be interesting to see who they go to. And Dunham has had quite a game. He's got a double-double now, 10 rebounds with the 20 points.
So the Falcons have Roundtree, Stubblefield, Adkins, Mack, and Montgomery. The Bulldogs have Dunham, Latrine, Porter, Butler, and Reveles, who will inbounds it from the sidelines between the scorer's table and the Bulldog bench. 11.5 seconds remaining. The horn sticks. That's what's going on here. That's what the problem is. They'll have to look at that.
Have they had that problem here before?
No, I don't think so. Here's the inbounds, goes to Dunham up top. 10 seconds now, guarded by Montgomery. Over to Reveles, off his hands, he gets it back. He'll go to the foul line. He's going to be fouled, and that'll be only the second foul as a team on the Falcons. 3.6 seconds remaining. That'll go on Mack. It's his first. So we'll do it again from the same spot with 3.6 seconds remaining. Reveles gets it into Butler. Butler got to do something. Gets it back to Reveles for three at the buzzer. No, and Foss hangs on. 61-59, the final score. Foss goes on. A very happy team over there, Jerry. We'll be right back. It's Mason Web TV, powered by HCC.
Neighbors help each other. It's how community works, and it's how we do business at Hood Canal Communications. We know you count on us for value-priced internet, TV, and phone service, backed by friendly local support. Your hard-earned dollars stay right here as we invest in our community, our people, and smart technology. Hood Canal Communications, keeping our community connected while being a good neighbor.
Mason County is a very special place. When you're looking for sound real estate advice, pick the team that has called Mason County home for 5 generations. The Conklin team at Windermere Real Estate is always thrilled to help you buy or sell real estate in our area. Whether it is Hood Canal, Harstein Island, Matlock, Tahuya, South Puget Sound, or Shelton, the Conklin team at Windermere Real Estate has the experience you can trust. Remember, when it comes to real estate, nothing compares to local knowledge.
An important safety reminder from Mason PUD 3. Please never touch a downed power line. If a power line falls on your vehicle, stay inside and call 911. Tell others to stay back, wait for emergency personnel. Never touch anyone or anything in contact with a downed power line. Always stay at least 100 feet away. Never use an object to move a downed wire. Don't remove trees or limbs near a downed line. Electricity travels through ground, trees, branches, and more. It's not safe. If you see a downed line, call PUD 3 at 360-426-8255.
Hi folks, Diedrich Allen with Mason Web TV, powered by HCC, your source for live high school sports with play-by-play. Once again, Mason Web TV is broadcasting select games every week this school year. Football, basketball, baseball, softball. We bring you all the action, from the kickoff to the final whistle, from the tip-off to the final buzzer, from the first pitch to the last out. Watch how it happens on Mason Web TV, powered by HCC. Business owners, you can get in on the action as well. Go online, email, call, or text right now to find out how.
What is gig speed internet? We could bore you with the technical details, or we could tell you that it's marathoning movies on your favorite streaming service with no interruptions, or having the grandkids over and not hearing a single complaint about your Wi-Fi. In other words, it's just what you needed. Switch to gig speed internet from Hood Canal Communications today and get $25 off your first 4 months. Visit hcc.net or call 360-898-2481.
Kids can't tell when food or drinks include cannabis, especially when the package is fun and colorful. Remember to store in a safe place, out of sight and out of reach. Brought to you by Mason County Public Health and Mason County Substance Abuse Prevention Coalition.
This broadcast on Mason Web TV, powered by HCC, is being made possible by Mason Health, United Community, Empowered People, Exceptional Health.
Well, it's a final here in Belfair. The Foss Falcons come in and hold on for a 61-59 win over North Mason Bulldogs in the, Class 2A District 3 playoffs, knocking out the Bulldogs here. The Falcons did it behind the 19 points from Tyler Adkins. He had 4 3-pointers in the fourth quarter, 5 for the game. 15 points from DeMario Rivera. He had 4 3-pointers. 12 for Zaire Stubblefield. He had 4 3-pointers. Jerry, it's a theme going on here. Let's see here. 5 points for Quest Mack, 5 points for Jamarius Montgomery, a basket for Abdul Guy, and a basket for Caden Chanel. For the Bulldogs in a losing effort, Derek Dunham led the way with 20 points. He had 4 3-pointers. Andrew Latrine finished with 18. Cameron Reveles had 16 points. Had a big third quarter, scoring 10 of those points in the third. Let's see here. We got 3 points from Clayton Butler, 2 points from Carson Morse. Are you ready there, Jerry? Are you ready? Okay, go for it. You're a part of it.
All right. Let's start with the visitors, the Foss Falcons. They had 18 turnovers. They had 9 steals. They were 4 for 7 from the foul line. They had 20 rebounds. Tyler Atkins had 5 rebounds, and Dimitri Roundtree had 7, and Quest Mack had 3. For the Bulldogs, they had 28 rebounds. They had 6 steals. They were 7 for 14 from the foul line, and they also had 18 turnovers.
Okay. Individual rebounds, Jerry?
Yes, thank you. Derek Dunham had 10 rebounds, so remember, he had a double-double tonight along with his 20 points. Andrew Latrine had 6 rebounds, and Cameron Reveles had 4.
Okay.
It was a good game. The statistics were close.
And the score was close. Boy.
I mean, you can't get any closer when you're talking about, turnovers, especially.
Right. In the score, just the 2-point difference. Nobody led by more than 6 points. Both teams had 6-point leads in the second half, and the Falcons move on. They will get the duty of going to Sequim on next Tuesday, and unfortunately, the Bulldogs season has come to an end. What was I going to say? Anything else here, Jerry?
Yes, I do want to say something about the Bulldogs.
Go ahead.
It's been a pleasure watching them.
Yeah, it's been fun.
You know, tonight, a breakout game by Dunham. The 3 seniors tonight played well. And they've got some kids coming back next year. You look at Reveles. Reveles is a junior. Dunham is a sophomore.
Right.
They're going to miss, of course, Latrine. And they've got Sarabakoff back, and they got Butler back, Beal back.
Chances are we'll be here again next year.
Huh?
Chances are we'll be here again next year.
Yeah.
So, okay. Well, let's see. As I mentioned, that Foss will head to the second round of the district tournament, playing at Sequim on Wednesday. North Mason, actually, as we said, their season has come to an end, but a good season either way. That'll do it for us from in Belfair tonight. My thanks to Jerry Apple for his help with tonight's game, and a big thank you to the North Mason staff here, getting us a table, helping us out, making sure we have what we needed. It was great. Security and custodial. What was the custodial's name? Dave?
David, yeah. Dave.
Yeah, he was very helpful. Okay, so scores again. Final scores again. In the boys' game that just finished up, Foss eliminates North Mason from the district tournament 61-59. In the earlier girls' game, North Mason eliminated Orting from the district tournament 65-17. We will talk to you Tuesday night from Port Angeles as we will follow the Lady Bulldogs up the peninsula for their second round game against the Rough Riders. Otherwise, we'll talk to you in March for baseball. So you've been watching high school sports, Mason Web TV, powered by HCC.
The preceding presentation on Mason Web TV, powered by HCC, has been brought to you by Hood Canal Communications, committed to providing quality services that exceed customer expectations in voice, video, data, and customer service, keeping our community connected since 1934. Mason County Public Health and Human Services Prevention Education Partners Substance Abuse Prevention Coalition. Mason PUD 3, connecting our community with safe, reliable, economical, and sustainable services 24/7. The Conklin team at Windermere Real Estate. When it comes to real estate, nothing compares to local knowledge. Mason County Public Utility District Number 1, Washington State's first public utility district, proudly serving the Hood Canal in Mason County since 1935. And Mason Health, united community, empowered people, exceptional health.
Thanks for watching Mason Web TV, powered by HCC.